following is a presentation of Radio Plus Sports. Radio Plus Sports.
Barfnet there for the rebound. Crossover with the right hand. Throws it up for Johnson. Johnson spinning his way inside the paint with the elbow up and in. Bounce with the right hand. Hands off. Here comes Morgan. Dumps it. Good pass down low. Got it. For the Spartans, Ava Engel for Aubrey Leonard. Leonard, duel, dumps it down low. Madigan, and the hoop and the harm. Looks for Barfnet, long clutch three, got it. Lindsay pushes tempo near side. Looking for Shea in the corner, now takes it, now flips it. Shea, three, book it. Zimmerman, he'll try the right side with 7:10 left to play. Nobody steps out, and Mr. Blank says, why not?
Edward Jones representatives in Fond du Lac, Integrity Saw and Tool, Bauer Chiropractic, Fondy Family Dental, Baker Cheese.
Right Way Home Improvement, Quest Interiors, Addison Jones Real Estate, Holiday Automotive, Taco Bell,
Bristol Morgan Bank, Coal, Oil and Propane, Pioneer Pit Stop, Marco Tax Service,
Pizza Ranch, the National Exchange Bank and Trust, Marine Park Technical College, Silica for your home,
Rademan Stone and Landscape, Dufresne Moving and Storage, Winfield Homes, Everson Law Office, Bob's Pizza,
Airtech, Winnebago Lutheran Academy, Musa Sheet Metal, Scotty's Auto Works, St. Mary Springs Academy, Camera Casino,
Fond du Lac Credit Union, Hopper's Silk Screen and All-Star Trophy, New Medical Center, Muthig Industries, Pino Construction,
Len's Truck Center, Fox Valley Savings, American Family Insurance Agent Brad Tagliapietra, BCI Burke, Marian University, Into the Woods Wellness, Smith Buildings.
Today's game is also presented by International Paper and Will Sport. Lighting and control systems made in Fond du Lac.
Let's go live to the Radio Plus Sports broadcast booth.
Oh, it's only 7 o'clock.
Welcome to the Fond du Lac Blue Line as we get ready here for some WIAA Division I opening hockey. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here on RP Sports, and I am very excited about this time of year. The only time it wasn't is pre-2018. And I'm thinking maybe, Justin, you could probably figure out why I was not looking forward to this time.
Yeah, I mean, you were a hockey parent at the time. That makes a little bit of difference. Senior year, it's the last time. It's exciting, though. I mean, playoff hockey, the game shrinks down a little bit. Even on the big rink, everything tightens up a little bit. Anybody can beat anybody on any given day, and it'll be fun.
Yeah, that's exactly why I like this time of year, because I think that it's awesome. And it's your win, you stay in, and if you lose, your season is over with. And the losing part is always the big struggle. So we're getting ready here in the WIA contest today. It's going to be the quarterfinal game for the regionals. It's going to be Fond du Lac Cardinals taking on the visiting Shawano Bonduel Hawks. We're going to step aside here and hear from our sponsors, and then we'll be back here on the Integrity Saw and Tool pregame show. I've got some interviews taken care of with Coach Saracen, and I'm really looking forward to bringing you this broadcast. We'll be back in a few minutes. You're listening to Jeff Sauer and Justin Schwarzmiller here on RP Sports.
Integrity Saw and Tool is a proud sponsor of Fond du Lac area sports. They wish the best of luck to all local teams this fall and winter. Integrity prides itself on being the fastest producer of high-quality cutting tools and providing the most reliable sharpening service in the industry. If you're looking for a challenging career with excellent benefits and a family atmosphere, contact the team at integritysaw.com. That's integritysaw.com.
Planning to build? Whether it's a new home, remodel, or commercial project, you need a committed team that's dedicated to bringing your visions to reality. You need Pinot. After all, we've been doing it for over 45 years. To start your next project, go to www.rapinno.com and you'll learn about the Pinot difference. Pinot, build better for future generations.
Today's game is brought to you by Edward Jones and these area Edward Jones financial advisors. Robert Bruce, located at 976 East Johnson Street. Patrick Ellistad, located at 560 Fond du Lac Avenue. Matt Moses, located at 68 North Main Street. And Jeff Wills, located at 649 Fond du Lac Avenue. Good luck to all athletes in today's game. Edward Jones, making sense of investing.
Monthly payments, due dates, late fees, debt can feel overwhelming, and it can be hard to keep up. But it's a new year, which means a fresh start. If you're ready to hit reset, a debt consolidation loan may be right for you. Instead of having to keep track of separate balances, due dates, and lenders, you can make a single payment each month to hit all of your debt. At Fond du Lac Credit Union, we believe settling your debts doesn't have to be complicated. Get a fresh start by visiting fdlcu.com or stop in today.
Will Sport by Wisconsin Lighting Lab. Sports lighting and control systems made in Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. Will Sport, a premium sports lighting system. Factory direct application and product support, along with its full line of complete LED lighting solutions, will transform your athletic facility to the next level. Create an unforgettable fan and player experience. So get started with upgrading your outdoor or indoor sports venue. Visit willbrands.com.
Muthig Industries in Fond du Lac would like to wish our local high school sports teams best of luck this season. Muthig Industries is one of the area's top full-service manufacturers of precision metal stampings, laser cutting, production machining and turning, tool and die manufacturing, and custom metal fabrication products. Muthig Industries in Fond du Lac, where quality is an attitude and producing high-quality parts with on-time delivery is of the highest importance. To find out more, visit MuthigIndustries.com. Muthig Industries, 33 East Larson Drive, Fond du Lac.
I would say the best part about our relationship with Bristol Morgan is the fact that they are local and they actually are there when we need them to be. They're very responsive and they do a great job for us, so we keep coming back. I mean, you need a lending partner that's going to be there when you need them. We've had a lot of growth over the last 15 years, and specifically in the last 5. Bristol Morgan has always been here to help us find our way to that next level.
Go ahead and let the daydreams of spring begin. Shop the auto show sale at Holiday and explore all that's new from Buick. Score rates as low as 0.9%, plus hefty bonus cash and deferred payments on Buick Envision. Get more for your trade and enjoy Team Holiday's exceptional guest care.
We earn the trust of drivers from all over Wisconsin by following through and going the extra mile. It's what we do.
Find yours and discover the difference at Holiday Automotive, Fond du Lac. It's worth the trip.
Welcome back here to the Integrity Saw and Tool pregame show. Welcome back here to the Integrity Saw and Tool pregame show. So we're getting ready here for the two teams to get ready to come on out here and warm up. We were told they would start warming up about 7:10. I'm guessing, Justin, they'll warm up here on dirty ice. And just to save a little bit of time, because it doesn't really make a difference. Warm-ups, does it?
No,
I mean, you can talk about that.
Preferably, you'd like to go on if they just dry scraped it, that would be fine. But I'd gather they're just going to leave it like this, which is fine. I mean, long as this ice that doesn't get terribly choppy, and it was squirts and mini mites that were out here, so it shouldn't be too bad. I mean, obviously, you would like it to be perfect. And the goalies, for sure, I mean, they want their crease to be perfect when they're getting ready and getting set for the game.
Yeah, so here on the Integrity Saw and Tool pregame show, tonight's game is powered by Will Sport, sports lighting and control systems made in Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. To get started with upgrading your outdoor or indoor sports venue, visit www.willbrands.com. Let's take a look here. I forgot to run this yesterday when I was over at Randolph doing a girls' game here, and Nick even told me to make sure you do it, and again, I completely forgot. But we're going to take and we're going to run the Lens Truck Play of the Week. Each week, Radio Plus will feature a play of the game. At the end of the season, you'll have a chance to vote on your favorite. So here is this past week's Play of the Week.
The Ledgers of St. Mary Springs Academy went on the road to Rosendale to battle the Laconia Spartans this past Friday night. It was close in the first and second half, but Laconia ended up pulling away 56-51.
Here is John Kuhn down in the corner. Skip pass out top of the key with Baker. Near side Krusik. And Baker will slow things down, bark out some directions. And Kuhn's got it over there on the right wing. Pitts continues to work inside, and now Mowell's at the high post. Baker fires a pass to Krusik. Again, trying to get Pitts into the high post. Now they have. Pitts fires it back out to Krusik. The return pass. Krusik, 3. He got it.
If you want a truck or an SUV, go to Lynn till you like what you see. Hundreds of trucks all on one lot. If you want a truck, it's what we got. Lynn's Truck. Lynn's Truck. We got the trucks at Lynn's Truck.
We got the trucks.
Welcome back here to the Fond du Lac Blue Line. Justin Schwartzmiller with Jeff Sauer here on the call as the teams have hit the ice. For Shawano, wearing their black. I actually like their logo that they have going on with this, the kind of an S and a B is off to one side of it, and then they got the Hawks logo going with it. I think that's rather interesting.
Yeah, you don't see a lot of them incorporate the different co-ops into their logos. They just kind of have the main school, and it does look really nice. Their jerseys are slick. Coaches were wearing some pretty nice jackets, too.
Yeah, and we talked about also over with the coach from Sheboygan. We had a chance to have a conversation, Shawano, to have that conversation. He said this year they had part of another they had Clintonville High School as part of their co-op, but they didn't have any players. And when you sign up with the WIAA, you have to agree to do a co-op for 2 years. So they're in Division I for this year, and then they'll be bumping down to Division II, seeing as how they play all Division II teams.
Yeah, there's really not many Division I schools up there in that area anyways. I mean, in two smaller schools, just you have 3 different schools, it adds up into getting you into D1.
Yeah, as soon as you get up north, though, you got to start figuring out you're going to be traveling. So Wausau is about 35 minutes or so from Shawano. And then you're going straight north from there. You got Merrill that's up in that area. Yep. So those are your schools, and that would probably be Wausau is not part of the Great Northern, but you've got Lakeland and Medford, and I think Anago might be part of that one. I cannot recall right now. I haven't taken a look at that information. Justin, why don't you talk a little bit about the Shawano Bondwell Hawks here under the coaching of Adam Gaffner?
Yeah, they come in 8-14. I mean, you look at the stats, they've played a lot of good teams, and the only team they've consistently played well against. Coach even said it was very inconsistent, young team. I mean, they had, I think 3 seniors, just this extremely young team. Their leading goal scorer is Carson Stoss, coming in with 16 goals. And Gavin Hunt with 14 and Blake Nope with 11. And Carson Stoss with 20 assists. Cam Schroeder with 9 assists. Blake Nope with 6 and Gavin Hunt with 6 as well. Stoss leads in points with 36, then Gavin Hunt with 20. And then Schroeder and Nope are tied with 17. The starting goalie tonight will be Tyson Lyons. Comes in with a 2-8 record. He's got seen 269 shots and given up 57. It's a .592 and a .788. That's
on their save percentage there. Yeah,
save percentage is not great. I mean, they're not. They give up a lot of goals. You can see it in their goals per game. They're scoring 3.32, which is really good, but they're giving up 5.27. In the first period, they score 20 goals. They give up 36. In the second period, they score 32. They give up 48. And in the third, they give up 21 and get 32. And they are 73 goals for and 116 goals against. Coach talked about they took a lot of penalties. I mean, they have 139 penalties on the year. with an 80% penalty kill, which isn't bad. I mean, that's still pretty good. They've had 100 power plays. They're running at about 13%. I mean, they're coming in at 8 and 14. We talked about it. The 13% mark is low. 80%, that's not bad. I mean, like I said, if you're above 80, if you're at 80 or above, it's not bad. 75 is like the bad line, and 80's not. Even with taking all those penalties, still killing 80% is a lot.
Yeah, looking at their numbers again, they've taken 39 more penalties than their opponent, and that just that's got to kill you out there if you're trying to sustain and come up with some consistency on the offensive side, which is what Coach had talked about. Is that's what they need to work on, right?
He said they want to be a 5-on-5. He said when they're 5-on-5, they compete, and when they're not 5-on-5, we don't compete. Those were his words, and I think that, I mean, that's the key for them tonight, too. I mean, the Fondy power plays, they had like 19%, I believe, and it had a couple chances in the Springs game we had, and they didn't really do much. But I'm sure Coach Saracen's been working on it to get it better, and you want to stay out of the box against a team like this.
Speaking of Coach Ryan Saracen here, that's an introduction there for the Shawano Bondwell Hawks. And we'll come back and we'll talk more about the Fond du Lac Cardinals here on RP Sports. We'll take a listen to some ads from our sponsors, then we'll have an interview with Coach Saracen, and then we'll be back here to get ready for the starting lineup. You're listening to Jeff Sauer and Justin Schwartzmiller here on RadioPlusInfo.com.
Boy, are they small. Wow.
Yeah, they're young.
Oh, yeah.
Real estate is something that we are doing together. We're in it together till the end. The best achievement that I can have is when the property successfully closes.
Probably the most rewarding part of my role with Addison Jones and Signature Homes is the ability to take a client from the very beginning stages of building a new home all the way down to the point where we turn the key and move them in, and watch their eyes light up as they see the finished product.
Buy it, sell it, build it. That's Addison Jones.
Come on, you can do it. Yeah, come on, show me. Come on. Well, come on. Yeah, good boy. Come here. Come on.
Jackson, are you going to come over here?
Winfield Homes is a locally owned, custom home building company of over 25 years that prides itself on great service, high quality, and providing the best building experience possible. Owners Jim Boudry and Jason Zellner are there for you every step of the way to ensure that your new home is built just the way you've dreamed it to be. With the same passion that they have for their clients' homes, Jim and Jason are proud supporters of and are personally involved in youth sports programs and are truly committed to their success. Winfield Homes wishes you all the best of luck this season.
Hi, this is Danny and Heather with AirTech Heating. At AirTech, our motto is honesty, integrity, and quality craftsmanship.
When it comes to your home, you want the person working on your equipment to be upfront and tell you what you need.
But also what you don't need. We deliver whatever it takes service to take care of you. Our technicians are NATE certified, meaning they are the most highly trained in the industry to be servicing your equipment.
If you're stuck with a broken furnace or air conditioner, call our team at AirTech Heating at 924-6742.
A personal experience with a custom feel. Each home Smith Builders builds is unique.
The design and selections perfectly crafted for you. With access to hundreds of floor plans, they start by getting to know you and your unique needs. Then, with budget, layout, and family in mind, Smith Builders design partners will hand select the best options, customizing them to fit your precise needs. The process continues in their showroom and partner galleries, where you're guided through the products and fixtures on display, customizing each selection in your new home. To learn more, visit smithbuildersinc.com or stop by 227 Morris Court. Smith Builders of Fond du Lac. Traditional values, exceptional services. A proud sponsor of local high school sports.
Welcome back here to the Integrity Sawn Tool pregame show. Joining me now on the show is the head coach for the Fond du Lac Cardinals boys hockey team, Ryan Saracen. Coach, welcome to the show.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
I am really excited about this time of year, and I think the last time I talked to you, I was really excited about the Badgerland Conference tournament. I just love the fact that there's just this in-tournament environment. So talk to me a little bit about, Coach, how you prepare with your last couple of games coming in here to the playoff season.
Yeah, I think, we usually try to schedule, we have the Badgerland, and we try to schedule one or two real tough, good pace games leading up to the tournament and that kind of week in between. So, we were able to do that and play two pretty good teams in Stevens Point and Arrowhead. And again, the seating's done, everything's done, but I think the key is, are you tooling in? Are your systems good? Are you playing at a high level? So what it's like in the playoffs to be at that pace. And so, yeah, that was good. We had a good last week, and we made some improvements in some areas. I scored a couple power play goals again the other night. So, those are some things that's what you work on. Like, those win you games and move you on to the next level. And so, like, power play, penalty kill, are we playing to pace? So those are just some of the things we talked to our guys about. And obviously, too, now it's reset time. It's new season. Nothing matters. All that matters is period to period, winning every period you can from here out.
Talk to me a little bit about, Coach, the seed that you had here in the Division I sectional.
Yeah, we got a 4 seed, so we do have to. If we would have got the 3 and got Nina, we would have had the bye and gone straight into Thursday. But even though we beat them and tied them, that wasn't how it shook out. So we go on and we take the challenge in front of us, and so that's what we do. Like I said, period by period, we have our focus. We don't look too far ahead. We just look at that opponent in the first night here and be ready to go.
Talk to me a little bit about that here tonight. Would you have rather, as the coach, played tonight, or would you have rather had those 2 days off and then come back and play Thursday?
I mean, I would have liked to have the day off, just because we had a tough Thursday and Friday night game. We only practiced 1 day. So just from a practice standpoint, I would have liked that. But again, I think it's all about just, in the same sense, you can work on things within the game, and guys need to step up, and you can't make excuses. So we're ready for the challenge.
As you did mention, your power play percentage is almost it's at 20% if you round up. So it seems like you've got something working there with that system.
Yeah, as we've talked all year. It's been a struggle for us. We were as low as in the single-digit percentages, which is really not very good. And we've really worked on it. And we had 2 really nice power play goals the other night, a couple in the last, Badgerland, we had a few. So that's what we need. And when you have a opportunity and all the games are close in the playoffs, you need to throw that. You need to get that goal when you need it on the power play, because those chances don't happen very often. You have a few odd man rushes and a few power plays to capitalize on, and you need to do that. So that was a good area that we're working on.
Excellent. Talk to me a little bit about the opponent for tonight's game, the Shawano Bonduel Co-op Redhawks.
Yeah, Shawano. I mean, we are somewhat familiar with them because they were in our conference for a little bit a few years ago. And so, yeah, it's we were able to go up there and play them the year they were in our conference. And so, yeah, it's good to see them in the playoffs. And again, we're hoping to kind of use our depth and our goaltending to hopefully control a pace of play. And again, we're glad they're able to travel down and start this playoff ride.
Win, you play again.
Yep.
I'm assuming that's your number one goal tonight, and that's what will make you smile here on Fondy Family Dental Smile. So since I took that one, what else do you want to see?
Again, I think what would make me smile is to continue to see. Lately, we've been able to get contributions from all players up and down our lineup, and we've been able to include our third line quite consistently. So I'd like to see that depth at display. We're going to need it later. So that would be what seeing some of those guys contribute that have been will make me smile.
How's the health of your team, Coach, here on the Bauer Chiropractic Injury Report?
Yeah, we're coming in good. No injuries coming into the first round here.
Yeah, so I kind of noticed at the Badger line in that last game, Spencer Schober had one massive save. And I know he's had more, and he looked like he came up a little bit lame. So no issues there?
Yeah, no, we're good. We were sweating that one. So he was just a calf cramp. He extended so far that it tightened up.
Oh, got it.
So nothing major pressing. He was fine. And once it worked its way out, it was fine. So that was a good sigh of relief.
Yeah, exactly. I said the same thing because I was
I thought
worried.
he was holding his knee or something, and that was like, you never want to see that,
Right.
So it was
Exactly. I mean, he's just such a pleasure to watch in that the way he battles so hard. All right. Anything else you'd like to add here on the show, Coach?
No, we're looking forward to this playoff run, and thanks for coverage again.
Yeah, I love it. And I have plans to keep rolling here, so you got to live up to your part as well.
Sounds good. We'll put that as a motivator. Yeah.
There you go. Thanks for joining me here on the Integrity Saw and Tool pregame show. It's been the head coach for the Fond du Lac Cardinals boys hockey team, Ryan Saracen. We'll be back after these messages. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here on RP Sports.
Are you unsure of what career path you want to take? Musa Sheet Metal is looking for motivated individuals to join their highly regarded apprenticeship program. Throughout the program, you'll learn the skills to be able to run your own job site. A career at Musa Sheet Metal is a chance to join a driven team working together to design and build products to help build communities. Learn more at musasheetmetal.com. That's musasheetmetal.com.
Build products that build communities. Apply at musasheetmetal.com.
Are you or a loved one living with the discomfort and hopelessness of peripheral neuropathy? The tingling, the numbness, the life-altering pain? Are you tired of taking medications that only mask the symptoms or don't work at all? You don't have to live like that anymore. Introducing New Medical Center, your beacon of hope in the fight against peripheral neuropathy. Our team of dedicated specialists uses the latest advancement in medical technology to help you regain control of your life. Our personalized treatment plans are designed to reduce your pain, improve your balance, and restore your quality of life, all while targeting the cause of your neuropathy. We believe in a holistic approach, combining cutting-edge therapies and lifestyle changes that can slow down, stop, or even reverse the progression of your disease to help you live your life to the fullest. Don't let peripheral neuropathy hold you back. Take the first step towards a pain-free life. Call New Medical Center today at 920-324-9899 or visit us on the web at newmedicalctr.com. That's New Medical Center, 920-324-9899. Because you deserve to live without pain.
People have a reluctance to go see the dentist. It's an easy thing to put off or avoid altogether. But one visit to the caring professionals at Fondy Family Dental will change the way you think about the dentist. They provide quality family dental services to all ages in a happy, honest, and efficient manner that teaches and involves you on your custom plan. If you don't have insurance, ask about their new membership plan that can save you money. Call or schedule online today at fondyfamilydental.com.
Gas prices, home expenses, education. Will those costs always go up? Probably. At Winnebago Lutheran Academy, we can help you with one of them. We are a part of the Wisconsin Parental Choice Program, a program which enables qualifying families to receive a quality Christian education at no cost. That's right, 0 tuition if you qualify. To learn more, visit WLAVikings.org.
Living it for 4 years, loving it forever.
You dream it, we'll fabricate it. At Quest Interiors, we fabricate one-of-a-kind countertops, with most installed by next week and completed in just 1 day. And because we fabricate our countertops in-house, you can buy direct and save money. Visit our showrooms today in Oshkosh and Fond du Lac to start your transformation. Quest Interiors, exceptional style, exceptional savings.
Dr. Shane Bauer of Bauer Chiropractic for progressive and traditional chiropractic care. If you're in pain, Bauer Chiropractic offers unique ways to provide relief for many types of pain and conditions. New to this area is MLS Class 4 cold laser therapy, which can be very effective with treating many nagging injuries such as plantar fasciitis, tennis elbow, shoulder pain, knee pain, and many others. Pain relief and prevention are 2 reasons to see Dr. Shane Bauer at 355 North Peters Avenue, Fond du Lac, or log on BauerChiroFDL.com.
This is Craig Larson, sales manager with locally owned Dufresne Moving and Storage. Moving is very important to me, and I take pride in making sure our clients are happy with their overall experience at a reasonable cost and done in a high quality manner. We have a crew that is dedicated on taking care of your stuff. Call me today for an estimate at 1-800-425-MOVE or visit us at DufresneMoving.com. Dufresne Moving and Storage of Fond du Lac. Making your move and storage of goods simple.
The Rademan family has been quarrying and producing natural stone products for over 50 years. Is your driveway in need of repair? Here at Rademans, our crushed stone division provides our customer with stone needed for maintaining your gravel driveway. Our quarry stone division provides landscape stones such as stepping stones and retaining wall stone for your outdoor living areas. We also offer natural thin and full veneer stone for interior applications such as fireplaces or outdoor applications to combine with or replace your siding or brick. Rademan Stone and Landscape Company, where we have the materials to do the best work on earth.
Welcome back here to the Fond du Lac Blue Line as we're getting ready here. The Zambonis got one more pass. Let's talk about those Fond du Lac Cardinals. You heard on the Fondy Family Dental Coach's Smile interview, Fondy Family Dental, Dr. Chad and his team will make you smile before, after, and yes, even during their appointment. International Paper presents our keys to the game. Let's first of all talk about the Fond du Lac Cardinals, 11, 10, and 2. You heard that from Coach. Leading the team in goals is number 20, Blake Spees. He's got 10 goals. Number 10, Drake Dianovich with 10, and number 19, Connor Klapperich with 8. Leading assist maker is number 3, Aiden Hefner with 15. Blake Spees with 13, and number 19, Connor Klapperich with 12. So your leading point maker, combining those goals and those assists, number 20, Blake Spees with 26 points, Aiden Hefner right behind him with 22 points, and Connor Klapperich with 20 points. I made a huge mistake. I assumed that Spencer Schober was going to be the one in net, so I didn't take down Sean Patrick Joanni's stats, so I'll have to dig those up. The team stats, though, Fond du Lac starts out really slow if you're looking at it here. In the first period, they've scored 8 goals and given up 17. And you heard Coach talk about he'd like to get out to a fast start. And then in the second period, they finally turn things in. It's 29 goals scored and only giving up 22. On the back end side in that period 3 then, they've scored 19 goals and given up 23. So they're kind of up and down here. I think that they go to the locker room, coach gets them fired back up when they come out here for the second period, do what they need to do. And they've won 3 games in overtime, so they've scored 3 goals in overtime. That gives them a total of 59 goals scored, and their opponents have scored 62. Goals per game average for the Fond du Lac Cardinals is 2.57. Their average against is 2.7. That doesn't usually bode well for having the winning record, and they're pretty close, so you can see the 500. Fond du Lac Cardinals have had 58 power plays, and they've executed on 19%, and you heard Coach talk about how down it was, and they've turned it around as of late. They've had 64 penalty kills. They've given up 15 goals on those penalty kills. That's an average of 76.7 penalty kill percentage. So we've talked about this with Coach Dwayne as well. He had talked about it. Dwayne Washington has helped us out some of these games. And we wanted those two numbers to be at 100%. So just a little bit under for the Fond du Lac Cardinals, and the same thing was true for Shawano. You heard also the Bauer Chiropractic Injury Report. Got pain? See Shane, Dr. Shane Bauer.
Yeah, I actually pulled up Sean Patrick Giovanni's stats here. He's played one game, 51 minutes. He's got 13 stops on 13 shots for obviously 1,000 save percentage.
Yeah, shutout there. Yeah, nice. Spencer Schober's only had 2, so that you can't ask for anything more there. And so his goals against average is 0, save percentage of 1,000. It's good, I think, that, Justin, I don't know what you think about this, giving opportunities for some kids to play. Do you lose any momentum? And then what about the what if? Again, we've talked about it's high school hockey. Anything can happen.
I think it's always one of those things where it's a short leash. Like, you get your start. I mean, obviously he's a senior. Your starting goaltender is a junior. You want to get him in the playoffs. He didn't. I mean, my thing I would say is, yes, Fondy is coming in as the higher seed and the better team. And realistically, they're going to come in tonight and they're going to try to come out strong for Giovanni. And I would think that he's going to have a pretty short leash, I would say. I mean, if I was Coach Saracen, I would say, hey, I mean, if we get down a couple, I would think, okay, maybe we put Schober in. But it's Giovanni's net tonight. I'm sure he's really thrilled to be in net, and he's going to want to have a good night.
I would agree with you. International Paper presents your keys to the game. Justin Schwartzmiller just gave those keys. Sorry, ladies. You can take it. Oh, I dropped my pen. Yeah, you're good. I don't need it. Getting ready here for the starting lineups, sponsored by Sargento Cheese. They're talking about the coaches right now. So here's the starting lineup for the Hawks. Going to be in net for, well, why is that not working here? Got to see what's going to happen. I'm going to switch out of this view. I just do not like it. So the starting lineups here again. Here's your Shawano starters here on the Sargento starting lineups. I just don't know what's happening here, why it's behind. What is it behind that's blocking it? So let's go through those. Sorry about that. First 1D is number 15, Cam Schrader. He's a sophomore. Number 19, Wyatt Schrader is a freshman. At center is going to be Blake Knope. He's a junior. Number 10, Josh Fiskins is the one forward, and he is a sophomore. And the other forward is number 24, Jackson Brandel, and he is just a freshman. Brandel is a senior. And in net will be Tyson Lyons, number 13. He is a freshman for head coach Adam Gaffner. Let's see if we got this all set up here. What's up? Oh, did I have the wrong one?
Yeah. And he's not even on that roster. Must have been from the other team.
You're right.
Yeah.
My apologies. Here's your starting lineup here for the Fond du Lac Cardinals. At 1D will be number 3, Aiden Hefner, the senior for the Cardinals. The other defenseman will be number 19, Connor Clapperich. He is also a senior. In at center is going to be number 25, Maddox King, just a sophomore. Number 10, Drake Dianovich will be the other one of the forwards. He is a junior. The other forward will be number 22, Eli Stewart. He is a senior. And in net will be number 31, Sean Patrick Giovanni here for the Cardinals. We're going to step aside. We'll be back after these messages. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here on RP Sports.
I've got a math question for you. When you add tolerance, subtract prejudice, and multiply efforts to treat one another with respect, what do you get? Less division. And school sports have it down to a science. Looking for an example of what can happen when we realize there's more that unites us than divides us? Look no further than high school sports in Wisconsin.
This message presented by the Wisconsin Interscholastic Athletic Association and the Wisconsin Athletic Directors Association.
Go ahead, let the daydreams of spring begin. Shop the Auto Show sales event at Holiday. See all that's new, get more Mazda for your money, more for your trade, and drive inspired on the road trips ahead in a new all-wheel drive Mazda. Lock in 0% 5-year financing now on select Mazda CX-30 and CX-50 models. Come be our guest and experience the award-winning care at Wisconsin's #1. Find yours and discover the difference at Holiday Mazda Fond du Lac. It's worth the trip.
Welcome back here. Once again, let's get those starting lineups for on the Sargento Cheese starting lineups for Fond du Lac. It'll be number 3 and 19 on the defensive side. Hefner and Klaprich. In at center is going to be King. On forward will be Dianovich, and the other forward will be Stewart. And in net will be Joani, the senior, getting a start here for head coach Ryan Saracen. And I'm going to go back again, and I had a mistake on the starting lineups there for Shawano, so I want to apologize to them for that here. That last number right there was number 24. The forward is Aiden Bullier. And I don't even know where our Tyson Lyons is the goalie, so I don't know where I even got Jackson Brandel from. So my apologies out there to Aiden Bullier. Justin, you're the coach for Shawano on the bench. What are you telling your boys as they come to the bench?
Young team. I mean, you want to come in. I think you want to have a hot start. I mean, that's your your big thing in the playoffs. But they're young. I mean, they don't have a lot of seniors. I mean, you can't say, hey, let's do this for the seniors. There's only like 3 of them. Really, just want to come out and show them. We are meant to be here. I mean, it's not saying that that this game is out of reach for them. I just think that for them, I mean, it's just you got to come out strong.
Nice work there. Lost the puck. So that was Hefner coming from his defensive position, getting it over to Dianovich, I believe that was, for Fond du Lac. Held into the zone, trying to take it away is number 24 for Shawano. That's going to be Aiden Bullier. Held at the line. They got a tag, and they're going to go right back in, I would assume. King's going to pick it up in the neutral zone for the Cardinals. Cross-ice pass. Right on the stick of Klaprich, back over to Hefner. Right in the middle of the ice, right on the stick of Blake Spees. Turns, gets down below the circle at the goal line. Did that go in?
It did.
Oh my goodness. Wow, just like that. I thought must have not had the leg tight to the pipe.
Yeah, he was straight up and down, and he actually had his leg on a little bit of an angle, and it looks like he kind of banked it off the side of the leg there. Good recognition by Spees there to see that. I mean, a lot of players don't realize that when they come in and the goalie doesn't go down along his post like that.
Yeah.
They don't see that they got the chance that they have a hole there to hit that.
See if the assist, I believe that was Hefner that hit Spees over here. We'll see if they're going to make that call.
It should have been the 2D, I would believe, because they made a hinge play and then Hefner went to the middle of the ice.
We'll see what the announcer has to say at the Fond du Lac blue line here. Yeah, you got the double. They got the double assist, but I almost kind of agree with you. I don't think it was Dianovich. I think it over there was Klaprich, because it was that D-to-D pass.
Unless, maybe Klaprich got a change, but it looked like it was a hinge D-to-D play, and then the puck went north.
Obernieder with it for the Cardinals. Takes it down to the goal line. Kind of loses an edge trying to turn the corner. Picked up there by number 27, Zeebel. It's going to come back out. That's Tyson Craig with it for Fond du Lac. Down to Obernieder. Here on the Quest Interior scoreboard. Moving the puck around again are the Cardinals. That's Obernieder. Shawano putting a little bit of pressure there this time by number 16, knocking it out of the zone. That was Carson Stoss. Chip back into the neutral zone. Picked up there by Hefner. He had some good speed built up, but he couldn't get in as Obernieder was a little bit deep. Goes around the corner, turns around past 3 Shawano Hawks. Goes into the corner. Picking it up is Dianovich. Dianovich looks, gets it over to Hefner. Hefner back down to Dianovich. Down to the goal line, looking it back in. A shot knocked off of the elbow pad as Hefner had a chance there. He's wide open on the backside. Nice pass. They found him. He steps in. Oh, he whiffs. He pulled it. Now he's going to get called for a trip, and that's going to give Shawano an opportunity here to work on their power play. Right into the chest of Giovanni, and he gets a save. But the first penalty of the game, Justin's going to go to the Fond du Lac Cardinals.
Yeah, I mean, Hefner just got, it was a good play. He was along the wall there. He kind of looked like he fanned on the shot a little bit, and then he tried to get back and ended up getting his stick caught in the skates. I mean, it's one of those things where, I mean, it's tough. I mean, you got beat basically, but I mean, he had a great scoring chance.
I would agree. Let's see what the power play looks like here from the eyes of Giovanni. Trip is called. I didn't pick up the start time here. Thank you for Justin. I appreciate that. Skating with it was the Fond du Lac Cardinals looking for a shorty with Caden Umentum. Picks this one off. That's drilled down deep by Clapprich. Part of the penalty kill. Shawano skating into the neutral zone now. Looking at the blue line. Having to slam on the brakes. That time it actually worked in their favor. That was number 53 skating it in, Gavin Hunt. Battling down on the boards. Back onto the outside. Comes back out front, skating with it. Is Blake Spees, the goal scorer already here for the Cardinals. Drops it to Dianovich. Dianovich has it. Drops it into the corner. No forecheck pressure coming. So this looks, Justin, to me, this looks a lot different. And we've talked about this before. Their penalty kill looks a heck of a lot different than you see from Springs.
Yeah, it's really relaxed. I mean, when they get the puck deep and like you see, I believe that's Umentum going there, but it's very rare for you to see with someone on Fondy to go hard when a loose puck.
Right. It's kind of what we were talking about. Again, they put so much pressure, Springs does.
Yes.
That they can't think, and like you said, it's a little bit of a relaxed, it's a 1-3 trap if I remember what they're trying to set up here. Coming back with it into the neutral zone. 8 seconds left here on the power play. Taken to the ice was Dianovich. Hefner getting ready to come out of the box with 1 second left, and he is out. Penalty killed off. Dropped down low by Shawano. Going to be picked up there by Clapprich. Turns to the center, brings it out to Dianovich. Tried to get another ice. That's 2 times in a row that the stick has gone over the top of the puck. You don't typically see that happening with, especially with Aiden Hefner. Comes into the middle, shot and a save there by the goalie. Cleared, nice job there by his defenseman. So Tyson Lyons with the save. Icing is going to be the call. I believe that was number 6, Bryson Madison, who came in there and helped clear the puck away after the shot.
Yeah, good clear. I like the intensity so far from Fondy too. Real hard forecheck. I mean, I would say I didn't see it as much against Springs. The forecheck wasn't there. I thought it was there against Nina, and it looks like it's there again tonight.
Yeah. Sure, we got that one stanchion in the way, Justin.
Turn it right. Backed it up too far then.
That's all right. We'll get her fixed at one of the intermissions. Kind of like this view here, but they're down to the goal line that I can't swing it out. Comes back into the neutral zone, cleared, and it's going to come all the way back down into the neutral zone for Fond du Lac Cardinals gains possession. Shot on, pad save there by number 24. Braden Burgess with the shot. Nice pass there. Shot, oh, missing. Wide open was Umentum. Coming in on that backside, and you really can't miss that thing point blank range like that. And we did make some comments there also, Justin, in the pregame show about the low number of points that their leading point maker has with, was that 29, I believe it was?
Yeah, that's really
26.
Low. Yeah, that's really low. I mean, it's a point per game, but I mean, most of the time you want your top end guys to have a lot more than that.
Yeah, I would agree. Going to pick it up is Emilio Lopez. Slamming on the brakes. Nice job there by Lopez to take it away. Good hard stick there by Carson Stas. Drop down low. He's going to swing all the way around and picking it up for Shawano is going to be Gavin Hunt. Taken away there by Blake Spees. Right on Caden Umentum's stick. Trying to go wide. Shot. Blocker save that went off of the stick almost. Could hear that little ting up here. And Shawano gets it into the neutral zone. I'm wondering if, when you're thinking about that, was Lions not quite ready for that first shot coming in? I mean, that was really a bad angle shot that Spees had, and obviously found the opening, but as a goalie, I don't think that you're anticipating. Oh, but that one's going to be ring-a-ding by Drake Dianovich with a great pass there again by Blake Spees. And the Fond du Lac Cardinals put another one. Bar down this time. Rung that thing off of 2 bars. Gets the goal. And I believe the assist, Justin, is that what you saw?
Yeah, it was definitely from Spees. He came up, skated it, pretty much almost went coast to coast and dropped it to Dianovich. Great shot, and short side. Through a screen, too. That's a big one. You shoot it through the legs of a screen.
Yeah.
Coach Saracen's obviously got to be pleased. I mean, they've struggled in the first period, and they've been really getting some first period momentum right now.
1:27 left on the Quest Interior scoreboard clock.
A big hit by Connor Klapperich in open ice.
Dianovich from Spees, it should be.
Yep, Dianovich from Spees.
So 2 points here for Dianovich and 2 points here for Blake Spees. That's shot wide of the net. Just watching the action of their Lions is doing a nice job moving his feet. He's out at the top of the crease. I just think the reaction's just a hair slow.
And it comes with a young goalie, too. He is a freshman.
Right.
It's going to take him a little bit. I mean, obviously, he's probably still growing into his body. He's only 14, 15 years old, which makes a big difference, too.
Right. That is true. And the Fond du Lac players work a lot on making good snipe shots. I mean, you didn't have a choice to if you're going to compete here in the Badgerland, especially if you got to play against Springs and Neenah.
Good goaltenders. I mean, you really got to pick corners.
Nice move to the inside, taken away with a defensive play there. Trying to pick up who that number was. Oh, good hustle there. Getting down there is Gavin Hunt before Tyson Craig. Nice move to the inside. Defense helps clear. Back checking. Nice by 2 of the players. Getting back into the zone. That was some pretty decent fundamental play there from Shawano.
They work hard.
Puck is loose in front. Yeah.
Seems like they're just they're working really hard. I mean, they work hard in their end zone. They're working hard on the forecheck. They're getting pucks deep and they're getting back.
I can honestly say, and I said the same thing when Shawano was in the Badgerland for that 1 year, I did not realize that they had hockey there, number one. Number two, I didn't realize they had a youth program either.
Well, you guys ever played there in Waupun?
No, I never went to Shawano. Well, the puck is loose. Good job there by Lions to get on top and get the save.
So Beaver Dam, we used to go there for a tournament. They always had a tournament up there in the winter. They'd go there every year. It's a nice rink, actually.
Where is that located?
It's in
Shawano.
Yeah.
Okay. Face off here to the blocker side of the goalie Lions. 2-0 lead. I'm not sure what the two officials were having a conversation about. Banks off of the boards, comes into the neutral zone, picked up there by Shawano. It's going to be, thought that might be an offsides, high over the top of the net. Picked up by Cade Umentum. Trying to go wide, good contact there between Madison and Umentum.
Seems like Coach Saracen changed up the lines a little bit from the last time we saw him play. They put the Umentums together with Spies instead of Spies with Dianovich.
Correct, yeah. He might be seeing what type of, they can gel that way to give another line that can score. Puck out front, that's going to go in. Not sure who got that. Is that Umentum with a goal?
Yep, it's going to be Caden from Peyton and probably Spies again.
Yep, goal for the Fond du Lac Cardinals here at 6:25, third goal scored. We're thinking it's going to go to number 15, Caden Umentum, right?
Yep, I think it's Caden from Peyton and Blake Spies.
We'll see what the announcer says. I usually am not good at calling that secondary assist. Well, my goodness, Justin, you need to be an official. Hit it right on the head. Goal at 6:25 on the clock to number 15, Caden Umentum, with the assist to number 5, Peyton Umentum, and number 20, Blake Spies. Spies with 3 points.
Yeah.
Here in the first period.
He's passing the puck really well right now. Moving around, he's finding the open man.
Brady Wayner here getting some ice time now, and I expected that's going to happen here. Coach is going to get some of the kids that aren't typically in the game. Shot off of the corner. Drake Dianovich, I didn't see the assist on that one. Picked the far corner.
It was one of the defensemen. I can't think of which one it was. It might have been Wayner, actually, that made the pass cross ice. It was either him or Craig, the cross ice pass, and Dianovich did the rest of it himself. Great shot. We're going to see a goalie change here, actually, for Shawano.
They did?
Yep. So it looks like it's going to be Caden Thornborough coming in. Thornborough's got a .846 save percentage and a .460 goals against average.
So you're betting that it was from Wayner?
Either Wayner or Craig.
Stewart, I didn't see it. You had at least the two was correct.
I thought it was
there.
a defenseman that made that pass. I'm blaming the refs on that one. I don't think they were right.
Offsides is everybody. Why is he blowing the whistle?
I don't know. I think he thought they brought it in, but he pulled it on the line. He never
I didn't
over.
see that. I thought that he had possession. We'll have to see what happens here.
He never pulled.
I don't see it on the replay where he pulled it back. Or that he put it into the zone.
It's an interesting one. It happens.
Yeah, again, he's got a bad angle at it. It is his
sure.
lineman. And we talked about this off camera as well, how difficult it is for a linesman, right, for a three-man crew. The guys covering both the blue lines. And with the puck back, and then you're trying to scramble to get back into position. Fond du Lac working the puck around. This is kind of what I was wondering if this is what you would see. That's going to hop over the stick of Hefner. They're going to come back in. They're going to tag. Lopez is the D partner this time to Hefner. Moves it back over to Aiden Hefner for the Cardinals. Still in their defensive zone. Trying to get in the neutral zone. Hefner picks it up. Get it over to Peyton Umentum. Ricochets off of the board. Umentum's going to go around one defenseman. Looks. Sitting at the top is Blake Spies. Spies cross-ice pass comes off of the board over to number 16, Emilio Lopez. Held in there. Nice play there by Lopez to hold it in the zone. Shot Up over the blocker. Whoa, just missed. Hefner again working it in. Great work there with the give and go from Spies. Shot off of the goalie. Spies testing him early. Shot. Good save there. That was a good hard shot there by Connor Clapperidge. Stepping up. That's Wayner with it around down by the goal line. Maddox King with it. Now skating with it is going to be Shawano. They get it in the neutral zone. Trying to get around Clapperidge was number 10, Josh Fiskin. Got two Cardinals next to each other there. That was rather interesting. Dianovich gets it over to Clapperidge. Clapperidge moves it across the zone just off the stick of Eli Stewart. Coming up on 2:50 left here on the Quest Interior scoreboard. Again, we want to thank all of our partners out there who will help make this go. Right Way Home Improvement, from doors and gutters to roofs and siding. Right Way Home Improvement has you covered. Kick off your home project today. Contact Right Way Home Improvements today for your free estimate. Call 920-929-8999 or visit rightwaybuilt.com. Picking up the puck, that's number 24, Braden Burgess. Dianovich, good job there again. This goalie is doing a nice job of squaring up and challenging.
Yeah, Thornborough's made some good saves so far. He got tested real quick. I mean, Spies tried to do the same thing he did on the first goal. He tried to go off the hands of short side and covered the post very well.
Thornborough is also a freshman. And you know that Lyons did not want to come out of the game as a freshman, but sorry about that, folks. But yet there's no way you can leave him giving up 4 goals and leave him in the net in the first period. Now you may be able to take and bring him back in the second period, get him to settle down a little bit. But right now I probably wouldn't do that. I would stay with Thornborough. Seems to be a lot taller.
Yeah, it seems a little bit taller. I wouldn't say a lot. I mean, again, it's just another young goalie.
So is that going to be on number 7, Nick Obernieder?
Yeah,
didn't have to make that hit.
No, I think he'll probably call a board here, would be my guess.
Are they having a 5-minute major for boarding?
For boarding.
That kind of hurts your team when you take that boarding call.
Big momentum swing, too. I mean, Fondy's holding all the pressure, and I would say the shuttle power play actually wasn't bad in the last one. They kept the puck in the zone. They moved it around really well. They didn't generate a lot of shots, but there was a lot of open spaces. They don't have enough guys on the ice right now.
Boy, don't they got to toss the center? They're not going to do it, huh?
I'm surprised they gave him a straight up 5. Normally when they give him a 5, it's a 5 and a 10.
Yeah. So 5 minutes in there for Obernieder. Justin, talk about the issue with a 5-minute penalty that you take.
Yeah, you can score. I mean, if you're the opposing team, or the guy who gets the power play, you can score as many times as you want, which is awesome. Yeah, actually, number 10 here, Fiskin's going to go. Illegal equipment use.
He's playing with a broken stick.
Broke his stick and carried it to the bench instead of just dropping it and skating. I mean, you don't see it called a lot because most of the kids, you just drop it right away, but it does happen. And we had it actually in the Fondy Springs game. Someone held on to it. And they didn't end up calling it.
Right, and we thought they should have been called there.
But, I mean, the 5-minute major, I mean, now you'll have 2 minutes of just 4-on-4. Or Fondy will just be – I'm sure Coach Saracen's really content that they'll be able to go 4-on-4 instead of having to kill this off. It'll be 4-on-4 for the next 52 seconds till the end of the period.
Is that considered unsportsmanlike conduct that he was playing with?
No, I think it's actually called playing with it's illegal use of equipment or illegal equipment.
Okay. We'll see what they called it here. There you go. Illegal equipment. You don't usually see that in it. So again, you heard the Coach Gaffner talk about that very young team, right?
Yeah, I mean, legal equipment. I know there's hand signals for every penalty. I wonder what the hand signal is for an illegal equipment penalty.
That's kind of why I was just wondering if it was going to be considered to be just unsportsmanlike conduct, playing with illegal equipment. Well, you certainly don't want to go 4-on-4 against Fond du Lac. Knocked down in front by Peyton Umentum. Dianovich has it, tries to feed it over to Connor Clapprich. Clapprich had it, gives it over to Umentum. Back out to Hefner. Hefner works it across the boards. A little give and go. Wasn't quite ready for that. That's going to come all the way back down into their defensive zone. Little surprised, Justin, that there's not much of a student section here for, well, not so much for Shawano because that would have been a heck of a hike. But
said there was a baskball game tonight, too.
There is a basketball game against Kimberly.
Yep.
I mean, so that's
a big one.
Make a huge difference here. So I'm not going to see how they're going to break this down. So it's 2 saves for Joani. And I did not mark the time or the saves when they came in with the saves for the goalie change that they had here. So I'm wondering, Justin, are they going to put the 12 minutes up on the clock or not?
We'll see.
Since it's tournament season, you would think that they would want to follow all of the expectations. But I'm guessing that's not.
Doesn't look like it to me.
We're going to step aside here. We're going to hear from some of our sponsors. We're going to come back here and we'll give a recap of what's happened here in the first period as we get ready here for the first intermission from the Fond du Lac Blue Line. You're listening to Jeff Sauer and Justin Schwartzmiller here on Radio Plus.
At Camera Casino, we are making magic happen.
If you have a lot of slides sitting at home, we can magically put them on a CD for you. Need a different lens? We can fix that.
If you need something to carry all of your equipment, watch this. Oh, sometimes smaller is better.
Whether you're looking for cameras, tripods, or accessories, Camera Casino can make magic happen for you.
Camden is a student from the Fond du Lac community. He joins us to give his wellness journey from Into the Woods Wellness.
Back in May, I started to get very tired and I wasn't sure what was really going on with me. It started progressively getting worse, really high fever. I just really wasn't getting out of bed much. And that's when I went to my doctor. They took my blood, told me I had mono. My symptoms slowly went away, but what stayed behind was the fatigue and exhaustion. I was falling asleep, I was always tired. My mom mentioned that there was a place I could go get these IV treatments that would hopefully help me. I got my first IV treatment. I felt a little bit better. Went back week after week. By about the 3rd week, I was feeling just amazing. I hadn't felt like this in several months. I was up again. I was hanging out with my friends. I could go to work full days, and I felt like a totally new person again.
Log on intothewoodsjourney.com. Into the Woods Wellness, where you can start your own wellness journey.
Sargento has definitely given me some opportunities. I am able to live in a beautiful place like this, able to pursue all my passions and hobbies. They want us to have a good quality of life.
Here at International Paper, I've gotten much more experience than I have elsewhere. I've seen more in the field than I have anywhere else.
I started from the bottom and I've worked my way up. The people's what make it great. Nobody wants to see anybody fail.
You want a job to where you can display your skills, they can be valued, you can move forward based off your own ability and your ability to learn more. That's IP.
Hey, Fond du Lac's best kept secret is no more. Operation Best Chicken and Friday Fish from Massey Store is out. Pioneer Pit Stop. Yes, Pioneer Pit Stop has some of the best takeout in town. The best part, no reservations needed. No need to drive halfway across the country. No special dress code, other than you need to be dressed. You're in and out with piping hot chicken or fish that you thought came from a supper club. Of course, fuel, beer, liquor, ice, snacks, groceries, and tons of other things we all need are always in stock. Pioneer Pit Stop, 20 East Pioneer Road across from Tucker's on South Main Street. It's Fishlicious.
When you hire the attorneys with the Everson Law Office, you're getting more than professional presentation. The attorneys at Everson Law Office are committed to excellence and have been successfully representing their clients since 2005. Practicing business law, estate planning, probate, guardianships, and real estate, they work closely with their clients, providing exceptional legal services that are catered specifically to their needs. Call attorney William Everson at 920-922-7113 or go to everson-law.com.
Since the beginning, your curious mind and imagination have guided you, where tools and technology helped you discover the world. At Moraine Park Technical College, you will train on industry-leading machines blended with hands-on learning. World-class instructors will help you shape and design your future in manufacturing. Homegrown, life-ready. Moraine Park Technical College.
What can I do for you, man?
You know what? Really craving nacho fries. You guys got any of those?
Ads are working.
I don't know what you're talking about. What ads?
Oh, like all the pictures I put over here in your bedroom. Oh, I put that there. See you later, man.
Welcome back here to the Fond du Lac Blue Line as we're getting here in the first intermission. My apologies. You can see up on the Quest Interior scoreboard, the score is 4-0. Fond du Lac Cardinals with 4. And there's also 2 penalties up there. You can see one of the penalties is a major 336. That's on number 7, Nick Obernieder. Took a boarding with a 1:23 left in the period. And it wasn't even necessary, really, to take it because the Shawano player didn't even really have possession of the puck. But let's talk about the scoring summary thus far here at the Fond du Lac Blue Line. Things started out with 51 seconds. Goal by Blake Spies with the assist from Aiden Hefner and the secondary to Drake Dianovich. At the 9:31 mark, second goal scored for the Fond du Lac Cardinals, number 10, Drake Dianovich, with the assist from Spies. So you got Dianovich and Spies with 2 points after the first 2 goals. At 6:25 is the next goal scored by number 15, Caden Umentum, with the assist to number 5, Peyton Umentum, and the secondary to Blake Spies. Spies with 3 points on 3 goals. It shows that you're being pretty active out there. And then I did not pick up that last time on that goal. I think it was right around the 2-minute mark or a little bit further than that. Goal by number 10, Drake Dianovich, with the assist to number 22, Eli Stewart. Saves in that period. We think that it was at about 11 when Lyons came out. So he was 7 for 11 on saves. Caden Thornborough came in and he finished up. Don't think he had the shutout there, Justin, right? He gave up 2 goals.
No, they pulled him after 4 goals.
So he did have, so far he's shut him out, so he was
6 for 6.
6 for 6 in that period. So as a team, 13 for 17 for Shawano Bonduelle Hawks. That's a lot of shots to face in a period.
17 shots is a lot of shots in one single period. I mean, in the NHL, you consistently see them get around 15 to 16 per team for both of them, but 17 to 2 is a real lopsided period.
Yeah, so and even at the high school level, you typically just don't see 17 shots in a period. I mean, you're going to be around 61 if you're continuing to do that for all 3 periods, and that's a lot of shots that your goalie's got to try and save. And right now, Shawano's got to see if they have an answer here for the Fond du Lac Cardinals offense. We're going to step aside here again, and we're going to hear from our sponsors, and then we will be back for the start of the second period. From the Fond du Lac Blue Line, Jeff Sauer and Justin Schwartzmiller here for RP Sports.
Here we go. All we need is an open road and a chance to see a never-ending world that's beautiful. Here we go with the sunlight on our skin. It's a brand new day. It's ours to take, and we will let it in. This is where the adventure begins.
Since 1933, you've come to trust Spies Painting for painting, sandblasting, and equipment restoration. Spies Painting does industrial, commercial, and residential. Not just painting, but wall covering, power washing, specialty coating, sandblasting, parts painting, and more. Highway 151 Fond du Lac. Good luck to the Cardinals and Warbirds in your games this week from the team at Spies Painting. Log on spiespainting.com.
I've got a math question for you. When you add tolerance, subtract prejudice, and multiply efforts to treat one another with respect, what do you get? Less division. And school sports have it down to a science. Looking for an example of what can happen when we realize there's more that unites us than divides us? Look no further than high school sports in Wisconsin.
This message presented by the Wisconsin Interscholastic Athletic Association and the Wisconsin Athletic Directors Association.
Welcome back here to the Fond du Lac Blue Line. Last half of a pass here for the Zamboni. And again, we don't know how much time there is really left here in this 12-minute intermission. I guess we could probably start our own timer next time. But you got to, obviously, you would hope, Jess, we've talked about this too, and it's not been super warm in here. I'm finally starting to feel comfortable that I could probably take off my jacket, but you typically want to give a little bit of time for the ice to set up.
Yeah, and then here normally it's fairly cold, so the ice sets pretty quick. I mean, you can see even the last pass he had is already half set already. I mean, the Fondy players aren't lined up yet, and the coaches just got out there. So I'm sure by the time they get everybody out there, it'll be set and ready to go.
Yeah, because that does cause problems. When you've got that sticking puck, right, it makes you, I mean, you look silly, first of all, but.
Yeah, you go to stick handle the puck, and all of a sudden it's 2 feet behind you, and you're going the other way, and you don't know where the puck is.
Yeah, and that just drives you crazy. Especially you're coming around, especially the back of the net is usually where you got the most moisture that's sitting there, and as you try to come around, then the puck stops right there behind the net.
That's normally the worst spot, is behind the nets, or even on the sides of the nets, right on the edge of the corners too. And you would think the corners are one of the first things that get Zamboni. They wouldn't be wet, but normally they'd take a little longer to freeze up.
Because you got all of that heat going into the board. Let's take a look here to see what's happening in Beaver Dam. 6:43 left in the second period is one of them I'm reading. Beaver Dam was up 2-0. Now they're up 3-0 at the end of 2 periods over Appleton United. So definitely is looking like Beaver Dam is going to advance. Also want to make sure that we let you guys know out there, please post your comments in that chat as well. I've heard it from both teams here, the Fond du Lac Cardinals players, and I've heard it from the Springs players. They do go back and watch, and they like to see who was putting comments in there. They want to know how far their reach is, where they got somebody watching from. So you got a relative that's watching down in Florida, jump on here and let us know.
I got a cool one for you. The Shawano guy in the box looks like he's using a wood stick.
No
I
way.
haven't seen one of those in years.
To take a look at that there. That might have been his second stick.
Yeah, because that's the guy who broke the stick.
So back into live action here now. 4-on-4 hockey for another 55 seconds. Hefner with the puck, takes it, drives right to the net. The goalie has it squeezed. The 5-hole was open there for a second, but a nice job there on the reaction by Caden Thornborough.
Hey, Thornborough's look really strong for coming in second. I mean, normally when you come in second like this, it takes a little bit to get you going, but he's had to be sharp right away, and he's looked pretty good so far.
I would agree. So you never want to have, I'm sorry, folks, when I'm turning and looking this direction, I can't see my computer, so keep forgetting on the instant replay. We had a good pass there in a stretch, as that was Aiden Bullier who got wide open but couldn't control it. Back in the neutral zone, Drake Dianovich crosses the blue line, turns the corner. 2 Hawks there. Nice rub off. I believe that's going to be I think that's number 6 that was. Bryson Madison, we'll have to see. That's what it looks like I see on the sleeve. Here's a chance for Shawano getting back into the zone. Loses his edge with a little assistance from Connor Clapridge. Held in there, nice job there. That one drops right into the pads. And a good job there, Blake Spees coming around behind to make sure that stops that puck from going in the back of the net.
Yeah, I mean, Giovanni hasn't seen a lot of shots, and it looked like he was a little worried about that one going behind him on that one. Spees coming behind him to make sure that it wasn't behind him at all.
Right. It was a good play there. Yeah, it's only 3rd save that he's seen as far as the puck. He really hasn't even had a chance to play the puck outside of the net either. Wow! Did you see that from Shawano? Winding up and hammering it past Joani. The goal, I believe it's going to go to
Knope, I think.
Number 16?
Yeah. I think it was 8.
Number 8.
Yeah, Blake Knope from, it was 53. Gavin Hunt.
Yeah.
Good one-timer. Great one-timer.
Yeah.
That's a great shot.
Timed it perfectly. And they're on the scoreboard.
Giovanni didn't really have much of a chance there. That puck was ripped.
So a power play goal scored by Shawano. Well, I was waiting to get that number here, but Blake Knope. Nice job, Justin. Double assist, 53. Gavin Hunt, and the secondary goes to Waylon Snyder.
Yeah, I think he won the draw. I didn't.
Yeah, that could be.
Didn't see who won the draw on that one. Smart play right there by Blake Spees, bringing it all the way back, slowing it down, eat off the rest of this, eat off a little bit more off this five-minute major.
Does good work there by the Hawks to get one past the Fond du Lac Cardinals goalie into the neutral zone. A little give and go there. Drops it back. Shot by Knope. There's a blocker save by Joani. Shawano still with possession. Tries to rim it around, change directions. Going to pick it up for Shawano's going to be number 19, Wyatt Schrader. Back on the backside. He had a chance there. He just couldn't control the puck. It's a great cross-ice pass through the box. Into the shin pads, ricochets. Back to Knope. Cam Schrader comes all the way out top to Gavin Hunt. 47 seconds remaining here on that 5-minute major. Little give and go action, and a great stick there by Connor Clapridge to cut down the passing lane, but Shawano was able to hold it in. Nice work there by Hunt. Drops it over to Cam Schrader. That's going to go wide into the neutral zone. Let's see what happens here. Stewart trying to get there first. And a good job there. Both guys lose an edge with the speed, as that was Wyatt Schrader and Eli Stewart. Coming up on 12 seconds remaining. Puck squirts out into the center of the ice in the neutral zone. That's going to be cleared with 4 seconds remaining and 2 and 1. Penalty killed off. Overneater comes back onto the ice. Good change there by the Cardinals. Full strength. Good hustle there by Knope. Looking right into the center of the ice, and there's Drake Dianovich. Gets it over to number 27, Parker Zeebel. Zeeble with it. Tyson Craig getting it from King. Back into number 25, Maddox King. Has possession down behind the net. Good job there by Knope trying to put some pressure on there. You know, so I was sitting here wondering, Justin, okay, so this is the long change, right? For Shawano. Nice save with the glove, and I was just wondering when the goalie was going to get possession because pretty sure that they were exhausted out there.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things you want to get it right away. I mean, the second you get a chance to cover it as a goalie with a long change, especially on the big ice, you want to shut it down right away and get your guys a chance to change.
Back to live action. Good give and go, and a nice job there. I believe that's Clapridge too. Aiden Hefner with the goal. I did not see who brought it back to Clapridge.
Well, if Spees is the center, he won it. Whoever the center was won it straight back to Clapridge. And we saw Fondy run this play a couple times in the conference tournament. Actually, I think this will be Peyton Umentum's assist. I think he ended our Caden Umentum. I can't remember which one's which.
Yeah.
I get them mixed up. They should change it between 5 and 15. Maybe one of them doesn't wear 5.
Definitely had Clapridge on one assist.
It is going to go to Blake Spees. He must have won it to the side, and Spees ended up going back.
Spees, man, the only goal he wasn't involved with was that fourth goal. Sitting on 4 points so far.
A good response from Fondy, too. You give up a power play goal. They get the puck back in their zone. They control the play.
Yeah, I'm sure that they're frustrated that they actually gave that one goal up.
Yeah, I'm sure they are. I mean, I'm sure that Obernader was frustrated in taking the penalty, too. They've controlled the majority of the play other than when Shawano has been on the power play.
Eli Stewart's had the puck there a little bit coming in his zone. Switches to Dianovich. Dianovich pops it up off of the stick, and a good job there by Thornborough to get the save. Dianovich coming from down below the goal line, coming right out in front of the crease, faced him.
Good save by Thornborough. Held his ground there. He kept everything tight and made sure he was in position and ended up getting it with the stick.
11:14 left here on the Quest Interior scoreboard. Good stick handling to get it in was by Josh Fiskins. In the slot, oh! That one hit the pipe straight up in the air. It was a pretty big confidence booster there for for Shawano getting that one goal, because now you've seen them trying to get it into the zone and try to set something up.
Yeah, they were really dumping it in most of the first period. Now they're starting to set things up when they get into the zone.
Blake Doubt, that's going to be cleared. It's going to be a no icing because they are saying that King could have played that, and I agree with that. Tyson Craig over to Drake Dianovich. Dianovich turns the corner, goes past a second and a third, and nice defensive play there to stop Dianovich. Oh, the official was ducking to get out of the way. Went down on the ice. I hope he's okay. Clapridge tried to dump it back in. Picked off there by Knope. Fond du Lac with it in their offensive zone. Oh, sorry, defensive zone. They're trying to break it out. Connor Clapridge gets it over here to Burgess into the neutral zone, and it's going to be picked up there by the Hawks. Cross-ice pass off of the boards, going to be dropped down low. And this is where the Cardinals want to get something set up. Braden Burgess down in there, battling. So is number 27, Parker Zeeble. And a shot and a save getting on top of it with the Trapper. It's the goalie, number 25, Caden Thornborough. Coming back here to live action. Peyton Umentum in at center. Shot goes wide. Good stick in the way. held in the zone by the Cardinals. Comes out to Clapridge. Drops it over to Spees, who gave it over to Caden Momentum. Had it taken away. Peyton drops it down low. Caden goes to pick it up, and it's going to be rimmed all the way around by Shawano. Spees, whoa, what a tip there. And a great save. Well, I don't think people realize how tough that save is with that deflection coming straight down on top of you.
Good job by Fondy, too, getting in front of the net and actually taking the eyes away. I've seen a lot of guys doing flash screens, not standing and staying in front.
Yeah, you heard Coach when I talked to him about wanting to get this first round bye. He said obviously he would have liked that for Fond du Lac because he wanted that extra practice. So I'm assuming kind of now where you're sitting at halfway through the second period, 5-1 lead, get an opportunity to see if you can continue to work on your skills. Spees loses it. Coming back the other way is Shawano. Went right past Tyson Craig. Pad save. Comes back into the neutral zone. Chance for the goalie to get an assist, and it's not there. Drop back down low. That's going to be Gavin Hunt. Pitched up into the air, knocked down by number 15, Cam Schrader. Dianovich takes possession for the Cardinals. It's a little dangerous as he skated through the crease. Especially you could see all the snow that's there. I kind of would probably want to share that with Drake to be a little cautious because I didn't see even Giovanni reacting at all to his own skater coming across the crease.
You never really want to skate in front of your net with the puck. It's
right.
Kind of one of those things.
Wraparound tried there by Eli Stewart and a good save there by Thornborough. Maddox King now battling in there. It's going to be taken away by Bryson Madison. Changing directions. I got to really give a props out there to Gavin Hunt. I'm impressed with how much he's battling out there.
Works really hard. He's a smaller kid.
Oh, through the 5-hole. Drilling it in is going to be Drake Dianovich, and that's going to be his second goal. I'm not sure that there's going to be a secondary on it. So
I think the guy who ended up shooting it from the point would get one, but
yeah, we've seen it both ways.
Sometimes they don't call that. Sometimes they do. It was knocked down in front of the net, too. I don't know if that hit Maddox King or hit the defenseman that was in front.
What's going on? I don't know why they wanted to switch pucks or what.
I have no idea.
We're back to live action here. 6:55 left here in the second period on the Quest Interior scoreboard. The score is the Fond du Lac Cardinals 6, Shawano Bonduelle Hawks with 1. Oh, it is a hat trick. So King with 1 assist. They're trying to get the secondary.
Yep. So they did give it to King. I did think it hit him in front of the net and just knocked down and fell right to Dianovich. And going to get a tripping penalty here, too. I believe it's, I think it's 50.
50, right on.
Yep.
So a trip at 6:31.
It's a good chance for Fondy to work on its power play, too. I mean, you're up 6-1. Obviously, you don't want to always put your first unit out there, but they want to get these power play, and there it is.
Power play goal scored by Caden Momentum. I didn't see who shot it down there. Did you see who got that one in there, Justin?
I think it'll be Hefner. It's either Hefner and Dianovich with the assist or Hefner and Klopperich with the assist, if I remember correctly. Good tip by Momentum in front of the net, too. Another one where he stayed in front of the net, didn't get nobody, flash screen, get parked in front of the net, uses his stick, and gets a good tip on it.
Still 6 minutes left here in the period. I think that the official's talking and making sure that it's running clock.
Everything other than goals and penalties, right?
Right. So a 6-goal differential.
A great stop there by Thornborough. a little upset over there is Obernader. Yeah, as we talked about it in the past broadcast, he got too close. Got in too tight. If you're in that tight, you got to try to make a move instead of shooting it, and he shot it right into the goalie's chest because he did a great job. Yep, and Hefner and Klaparich.
So it's a running clock with that 6-goal differential here. That'll make things go pretty quickly.
Yeah, the only thing that stops it is either goals or Shawano obviously scoring another goal as well. I do like how hard these Shawano players are working no matter the score. They're still out there working hard in their D zone, making plays.
Yeah, and a very young team. You heard Coach talk about that when we went over and talked to him, Justin. He said how young this team is. And he likes the work ethic that he's seen from the youngsters. Going all the way through, splitting, assisted. Oh, good job there letting the skates go first. Blake Knope. Getting into the zone, getting some time out there now is number 23, Riley Yeski. He's going to come back into the neutral zone. Hefner, cross ice. Yeski loses some edges. Gets back up. Well, that's Hamburg, Sam Hamburg. Number 26. Oh, 23 is out there as well.
Yep.
They got me mixed up when they got those locks of hair sticking out through the bottom of the helmet. Puck loose, and a good battle there for Shawano to clear it and get a hold of it.
Good keep by Lopez along the wall.
Still battling out there. That's going to be Maddox King, number 25, over to Hefner. The captain dumps it into the corner. Picking it up is going to be Gavin Hunt. Makes a move around King. Flips it up into the air. Little cherry picking over here, and I guess why not? What do you have to lose? And they're going to get an icing.
Really been impressed with the edge work of Gavin Hunt. The second the puck gets along the wall, he's used his edges really well to be able to get out of tight situations. Smaller kid, smaller defenseman. He's young. I believe he was either a sophomore or a freshman. He's a sophomore. He's a small kid. He really uses his edges well to get himself out of tight spaces.
Peyton Umenum with it for the Cardinals. Tried to reverse directions and picked up there by the Hawks. Connor Klaparich holds it at the blue line. Drops it into the corner, makes a couple of moves. A nice stick check there. See who that number is. Is that Hunt? Nope, that's number 15, Cam Schrader. Opportunity here again for some kids to get some experience at the varsity level here. Connor Klaparich with it. Looks, he has Stewart over here. Decided to keep it himself and split the defenders and misses. Almost would have liked him to work on how he would have normally handled that and get a pass out to the outside here with maybe a potential give and goal with Stewart. Klaparich, if that doesn't go on net, that's going to be an icing call. And now with a running clock, it really is no consequence for the icing.
Nope. You can still change and the clock will keep running.
That's right. Back here to live action at the Fond du Lac blue line. 150 and counting on the Quest Interior scoreboard. Shot there in the net. No, I thought it went in. That was a good shot there. I thought the blocker, he actually tipped it into the corner.
Tipped it off the crossbar and right up into the air.
Parker Zeebill with the shot. Shawano trying to get it out. Good hold there for Braden Burgess. Goes back into the neutral zone. Gavin Hunt regrouping. Tried to pass through a couple of sticks. Gets it back into the neutral zone. Dropping the stick there, boy.
Hunt tried to flip the stick, and I think he's going to get a penalty.
Oh, another one right there, too.
Yeah. I think they'll call it interference. It's normally what they call it. Yep.
Interference, nice call.
They dropped the Fondy player number, I think it was number 24.
Yeah.
Dropped his stick, and I think he just got teed up.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah. He just gave him an unsportsmanlike.
So he's asking for another one to come in there, so I don't, obviously, I mean, what can you say to the official?
Yeah, and Coach talked about this. He wanted to stay out of the box.
Right.
He said that's been their biggest issue. They've taken, I believe it was, I said 139 penalties this year, which, I mean, that's 139 penalties.
Right.
That's a lot of penalties.
That is a lot of
in
penalties.
only 23 games, 24 games.
Yeah, I mean, you're up over 6 a game, right? If I did my math correct.
Yeah, around 6 a game. Oh, yeah. It's definitely a wood stick.
Unreal.
That's one I wouldn't like to get slashed with.
Yeah, with a wood stick.
It would hurt a little bit more.
Not as forgiving. Looks like there's going to be an offsides call there. I think that's the first time we've had an offsides happening as well.
This period, and we had a couple. We had one in the first that was
okay.
The one that
that's right. We thought was in because he went.
Yeah.
Yep, that's right. That's right.
Hunt's going to get so he got interference and then he got a 10.
Yeah.
So he's done until I think it was at the minute mark. So he's done until about the 16th or the 6-minute mark of the period. I think that sounds right.
Yeah, that sounds right. With the 17-minute periods.
Yeah.
After 2 complete here at the Fond du Lac blue line, your score for the Fond du Lac Cardinals 7, and for the Shawano Bondwell Hawks 1. We'll come back after these messages from our sponsors, and we'll see if we can give a recap of what happened here in the second period. You're listening to Jeff Sauer and Justin Schwartzmiller here on RP Sports.
Integrity Saw and Tool is a proud sponsor of Fond du Lac area sports. They wish the best of luck to all local teams this fall and winter. Integrity prides itself on being the fastest producer of high-quality cutting tools and providing the most reliable sharpening service in the industry. If you're looking for a challenging career with excellent benefits and a family atmosphere, contact the team at integritysaw.com. That's integritysaw.com.
Planning to build? Whether it's a new home, remodel, or commercial project, you need a committed team that's dedicated to bringing your visions to reality. You need Pinot. After all, we've been doing it for over 45 years. To start your next project, go to www.rapinno.com and you'll learn about the Pinot difference. Pinot. Build better for future generations.
Today's game is brought to you by Edward Jones and these area Edward Jones financial advisors. Robert Bruce, located at 976 East Johnson Street. Patrick Ellistad, located at 560 Fond du Lac Avenue. Matt Moses, located at 68 North Main Street. And Jeff Wills, located at 649 Fond du Lac Avenue. Good luck to all athletes in today's game. Edward Jones, making sense of investing.
Monthly payments, due dates, late fees, debt can feel overwhelming, and it can be hard to keep up. But it's a new year, which means a fresh start. If you're ready to hit reset, a debt consolidation loan may be right for you. Instead of having to keep track of separate balances, due dates, and lenders, you can make a single payment each month to hit all of your debt. At Fond du Lac Credit Union, we believe settling your debts doesn't have to be complicated. Get a fresh start by visiting fdlcu.com or stop in today.
Will Sport by Wisconsin Lighting Lab.
sports lighting and control systems made in Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. Will Sport, a premium sports lighting system. Factory direct application and product support, along with its full line of complete LED lighting solutions, will transform your athletic facility to the next level. Create an unforgettable fan and player experience. To get started with upgrading your outdoor or indoor sports venue, visit willbrands.com.
Muthig Industries in Fond du Lac would like to wish our local high school sports teams best of luck this season. Muthig Industries is one of the area's top full-service manufacturers of precision metal stampings, laser cutting, production machining and turning, tool and die manufacturing, and custom metal fabrication products. Muthig Industries in Fond du Lac, where quality is an attitude and producing high-quality parts with on-time delivery is of the highest importance. To find out more, visit MuthigIndustries.com. Muthig Industries, 33 East Larson Drive, Fond du Lac.
I would say the best part about our relationship with Bristol Morgan is the fact that they are local and they actually are there when we need them to be. They're very responsive and they do a great job for us. So we keep coming back. I mean, you need a lending partner that's going to be there when you need them. We've had a lot of growth over the last 15 years and specifically in the last 5. Bristol Morgan has always been here to help us find our way to that next level.
Go ahead and let the daydreams of spring begin. Shop the auto show sale at Holiday and explore all that's new from Buick. Score rates as low as 0.9%, plus hefty bonus cash and deferred payments on Buick Envision. Get more for your trade and enjoy Team Holiday's exceptional guest care.
We earn the trust of drivers from all over Wisconsin by following through and going the extra mile. It's what we do.
Find yours and discover the difference at Holiday Automotive, Fond du Lac. It's worth the trip.
Welcome back here to the Fond du Lac Blue Line. Let's give a recap here. Again, it just started with the Zamboni here, so I don't know again how much time is left. There's still 59 seconds left on the penalty for Gavin Hunt, as he took that penalty right near the end of the period, and it was a misconduct after he was called for the interference. So let's talk about, I wrote that in the wrong spot. The last two I did. So that's the third penalty that was there for Shawano Bonduelle. In this period at 12:10, I have adjusted number 3, Aiden Hefner, with the assist to number 19, Connor Clapperich, and to number 20, Blake Spees. At the second goal in that period at 7:02, number 10, Drake Dianovich, that gives him a hat trick for this game, with the assist going to number 25, Maddox King, and at number 22, Eli Stewart. At 6:16, for the Cardinals, number 15, Caden Umentum, scores with the assist to Aiden Hefner and number 19, Connor Clapperich. Forgot about the power play goal that was actually scored in this period by Shawano, so they broke up the no-no. The goal was number 8, Blake Knope, with the assist going to number 53, Gavin Hunt. And again, that was a power play goal. Justin, that was a pretty decent play that they put together.
That was a great power play. They set it up and then won the draw in the offensive zone. Draw came back to Hunt. Hunt went across ice pass to Knope and he ripped it. And Gioning really had no shot. I mean, there's not much you can do when someone gets a hold of a one-timer like that. I mean, the play's wide open here. Cross ice pass. The passes are crisp and fast. It's really hard for a goalie to be able to get over in time.
So those were the Holiday Automotive highlights, brought to you by Holiday Automotive. It's worth the trip. I think we're going to step aside here. They got a couple more passes to go here with the Zamboni. We'll get that from our sponsors. Stick with us. We will get those interviews at the end of the game. You definitely got to talk to Drake Dianovich. If you guys have somebody that you want me to interview, and if it makes sense, we'll certainly walk out there and give them the interview that they deserve. But right now, and I've got Blake Spies, again, he's got 4 points on the night, 3 assists. So doing a good job of delivering the puck to the goal scorers. Listen to Jeff Sauer here on RP Sports. We'll step aside and we'll be back after these messages here on Radio Plus.
Real estate is something that we are doing together. We're in it together till the end. The best achievement that I can have is when the property successfully closes.
Probably the most rewarding part of my role with Addison Jones and Signature Homes is the ability to take a client from the very beginning stages of building a new home all the way down to the point where we turn the key and move them in and watch their eyes light up as they see the finished product.
Buy it, sell it, build it. That's Addison Jones.
Come on. Come on, you can do it. Yeah, come on, show me. Come on. Come on. Well, come on. Come on. Yeah. Good boy. Come here. Come on.
Jackson, are you going to come over here?
Winfield Homes is a locally owned, custom home building company of over 25 years that prides itself on great service, high quality, and providing the best building experience possible. Owners Jim Boudry and Jason Zellner are there for you every step of the way to ensure that your new home is built just the way you've dreamed it to be. With the same passion that they have for their clients' homes, Jim and Jason are proud supporters of and are personally involved in youth sports programs and are truly committed to their success. Winfield Homes wishes you all the best of luck this season.
Hi, this is Danny and Heather with AirTech Heating. At AirTech, our motto is honesty, integrity, and quality craftsmanship.
When it comes to your home, you want the person working on your equipment to be upfront and tell you what you need.
But also what you don't need. We deliver whatever it takes service to take care of you. Our technicians are NATE certified, meaning they are the most highly trained in the industry to be servicing your equipment.
If you're stuck with a broken furnace or air conditioner, call our team at AirTech Heating at 924-6742.
A personal experience with a custom feel. Each home Smith Builders builds is unique. Their design and selections perfectly crafted for you. With access to hundreds of floor plans, they start by getting to know you and your unique needs. Then, with budget, layout, and family in mind, Smith Builders design partners will hand select the best options, customizing them to fit your precise needs. The process continues in their showroom and partner galleries, where you're guided through the products and fixtures on display, customizing each selection in your new home. To learn more, visit smithbuildersinc.com or stop by 227 Morris Court. Smith Builders of Fond du Lac. Traditional values, exceptional services. A proud sponsor of local high school sports.
But
welcome back here to the Fond du Lac Blue Line. As the ice has been zambonied, so we're expecting both the teams to start coming back out onto the ice shortly. Justin, we were just talking about the second goalie who came in for Shawano.
Yeah, he's been really positionally sound. I mean, he attacks a lot too. That one chance that Dianovich had where he cut across the middle of the net, he stayed right on top of it. I mean, he was hugging the post. They called it the reverse VH, and he went down right into a butterfly and stayed right up on top of it and was on his toes. They say when you're on, like, when the guy comes out from the goal line and he's right in front of you like that as a goalie, you want to be on your toes. So you're kind of leaning into it a little more where you cut down more of the angle.
Right.
Because you're not able to come out into the crease.
And it puts the chest down, so if anything hits the chest, it's going to drop right down in front of you. Yeah, we haven't had a lot of chances here to pop in those different camera angles because I love them. I think that it's fantastic. I think it adds to the game.
Just something to add in here, too. I mean, it looks like Fondy will be playing Beaver Dam.
Yes, so far, yeah.
Beaver Dam's up 4-0. I think it was, last time I checked, there was like 6.5 minutes to go over Appleton United.
Yeah, so he was able to fix that. I don't know where it was up there. Oh, yeah, he retracted it there, so was able to give us that update. So that's what I would say, too, and we're going to take a look at the bracket here probably towards the end of the game. Hope you're enjoying this broadcast here. Jeff Sauer here with Justin Schwartzmiller on RP Sports. Fond du Lac with a power play for 58 more seconds. Tyson Craig with it down behind the net of Sean Patrick Joani. Skating with it is Peyton Umentum. Tried to get past, whiffed on it, and that's going to be an offsides. Coming in with it was Parker Zeebel. See if we can talk a little bit about those goalies as well. We were just talking about. So Caden Thornborough came in and shut out in the first period, 6 for 6, and then in the second period here, he gave up 3 goals on those 15 shots. So 12 for 15 in the period. Overall, 18 for 21, holding the Cardinals to 3 goals. Saves there for Joani. You can see up there he's got 6. He's 6 for 6 in the first period. He was had 2 in the second period here. He has faced 4 shots and gave up 1 goal. So 5 for 8. Nope, 5 for 6. Oh boy, yeah, 5 for 6. Running clock here with the 6-goal differential into the slot. Popped up into the air. Good save there again by Thornborough.
Smart play by Bryson Madison there, too. The puck was going to hit him, and he just got out of the way.
Yeah, instead of having something weird happen with that bouncing puck. Because that's something that you talk about also in hockey a lot, especially if it's a close game on the score, it's tight or something like that. The thing that you hear coaches say is just keep putting pucks to the net. Oh, I didn't have that switched out over there. Put pucks to the net, and maybe you'll get that weird bounce or that ricochet, because it's surprising what that hardened rubber does when it catches the edge of a stick, or even it can catch a groove in the ice.
Shin pad.
Yeah, anything, right? Sends it ricocheting, just like that one, right into the bench off of the stick of Bryson Madison. Again, the clock keeps running. We're going to try and pick up some interviews at the end of the game. Definitely got to talk to Dianovich, right?
I would think Spies for
and
sure.
Spies
He's had a
sure.
great game.
Maybe we'll talk to Sean Patrick Joani as well. That goal that was given up, that was the first goal he gave up, right? I think you told me before that it was T-Purse. Sorry, folks.
It was given up, I think it was 13. So he
was 13 for 13.
So now he's given up 1 on 19 shots.
Yeah. And like you said on that, when it actually was executed, you said what a heck of a one-timer.
That was a perfect shot.
Perfect timing, perfect location of the shot.
That all comes with the pass, too. I mean, some guys like their one-timers in different spots. I always liked it in the middle of my feet. Some guys like it in the back feet, the front feet. It's all dependent upon the player.
Right, whatever you're comfortable with, where you want that. Wherever it was that time, it was in the wheelhouse. Icing on Fond du Lac. Number 28, Brody Mannix.
No consequences.
No consequence, none, 0,
nope.
And not even
Clock
stopping the
stop.
clock. Yeah. And I believe that, well, so I don't know, Justin, I can't remember. In juniors, was that also the case that if it was a 6-goal differential,
there was
running
no
clock?
running clock.
Oh, that's what I didn't think, right.
Which I was a part of some doozies where we were my first year where we were getting beat pretty bad, and then you're really wishing for a running clock, and there isn't one. And then my last year, that was part of some doozies where we were beating teams pretty bad, and you just want to go home.
Yeah, right. Shawano trying to get a breakout here. Oh, sorry. Fond du Lac trying to get a breakout. It's kind of surprising to me here. I guess I lost track of that. Joani gets on top of it.
Shawano?
Yeah, Shawano had some good offensive zone time there.
Good pressure. I mean, like I said, these kids aren't giving up. They're still working really hard. I'd love to see that. I mean, obviously, it doesn't always happen like that, but they're working really hard.
They are. Boy, Justin, I got to pay attention here. It's hard in one of these games like this when, you know, yes, you want to still get the broadcast going here. Tyson with a nice. Did he stop that? What a save. Came back out front, got a second save.
Yes.
Tyson Craig came flying.
A great pass to Eli Stewart in front, and what a stop by Thornborough.
Yeah, wow.
Got his pad down, kicked it into the corner, too.
I thought he definitely was going to be beat coming across on that backhand. And great read for Thornborough. Though both of their goalies that we've seen today were both freshmen. Knocked down in front. So right back in on the zone time, as that's number 24, Aiden Bullier, getting some zone time here. Carson Stas. And find a good breakout here for Fond du Lac through the neutral zone. Good active stick and a little rub on the follow-through by Aiden Bullier. Ricochets off of the board, came into the zone, off the stick of one of the Fond du Lac players. Number 23, Yeski, over to the top of the net for Aiden Hefner.
Kind of seems like Fondy's sitting back a little bit. You'd really like to see him just keep going. I mean, Aiden Hefner, he's got 100% motor all the time.
Right.
He's still going, but some of the players, they just Thornborough swallowing that up, but it just seems like they just kind of relax. They dump the puck. They don't really go after it. And I mean, in their offensive zone, in their defensive zone there, I mean, the pressure that Shawano had was pucks that were along the walls that they won the race to. And Fondy has been winning those the majority of the game, but right now they're not winning them.
Back here to live action, puck in front. And that's going to get through. That's going to be the goal given up there by Thornborough. Kind of knew it, so we'll see who gets the goal. It looks like that goal is going to go to number 26.
It's going to be Hamburg.
Sam Hamburg with a goal. The assist to number 23 possibly, Riley Yeski maybe?
Yeah, I think Hefner too. Hefner went and grabbed the puck too for Hamburg. Must be his first varsity
goal.
goal.
Yeah, that's awesome.
It's exciting in the playoffs too.
Right. 10:26 on the clock. Goal scored for the Cardinals. Looks like it's going to be number 26, Sam Hamburg, with an assist maybe to Riley Yeski.
For sure.
We'll see if we got that correct coming here from the announcer. Unassisted. Going to go to Hamburg.
I really think that Yeski and Hefner both had their hat in that one, but
yeah, they were pounding the puck down there, and it came squirting out some way. So, congratulations there for the first varsity goal. Beaver Dam must be almost done. It is a 5-1 final, so Beaver Dam will advance. And it certainly is looking like right now with an 8-1 lead here for the Fond du Lac Cardinals. Good hold there, jeez. Like you said, that was Jeremy Helmuth.
Ooh. Should be a
penalty.
Yeah, another tripping call, I think.
Wayner swings it over to Clapprich. Back to Clapprich from Braden Burgess. Shot all the way across it, that way up in the air like that. Joani got to, yeah.
Really wouldn't like to be in front of the net on that one.
No. Got the 6 attackers out there as Joani was able to get to the net.
What a shot.
And a shot. Is that Connor Clapprich on the goal?
Wow, from the
it's almost the same spot where the The goal was scored by number 8 for Shawano.
Yeah, no, I don't even know. That was number 8 was up in the slot more.
Yeah.
Clapperidge was almost on the boards there. That was just kind of one-timed it off the boards, and it ended up going in. What a shot. And no power play there. And it still was a penalty on number 10, Josh Fiskin, I think, for a trip.
Yeah, so he still gets recorded for the penalty.
I don't know exactly what. I mean, I guess they say the 9:02 mark technically.
Yeah. Clapperidge unassisted. That's his 3rd point. Somebody had to get it out to him at one time. I thought.
I think it was Stewart that threw it cross ice, because I think he was just throwing it cross. It was a shot that ended up getting deflected and going across ice.
Into the offensive zone for Shawano. Banked off of the boards and still held in by Aiden Bullier. Battling there with Tyson Craig, trying to help out as number 25, Maddox King. 2-on-2 against the boards, dug out there by number 19 from Shawano, I think that is. Wyatt Schrader coming back the other way. Stepping inside is Stewart. Around the defenseman. Puck was knocked away on the attack. Still held in the zone. Battling there is Maddox King by himself. Jumping the boards, hustling across to get into the play. Nice stick save there by Joanni. Sean Patrick. Comes around behind the net. Fond du Lac just waiting for the time to eat away here.
I like this move by Coach Saracen. Blake Spies and Dianovich are kind of sitting, and they're giving the younger guys a chance to play. I really like that.
Yeah, I agree. Get him some ice time here.
For sure. I mean, you don't want your players to get injured too, obviously. That's a big thing in playoff games like this. I mean, you get a big lead, you don't want to play your studs, but it is good to see. I mean, we didn't see much of this Hamburg line, if any, at the conference tournament.
Right. No, we did not.
Yeah.
Do I have the wrong remote? Yeah, probably do.
What's the back on that one?
It's the non-white.
Well, where'd the white one go?
Over up here. I set it up on the computer, so I messed that up. Trying to get the camera back down by Joanni. We just haven't had a chance to use him as much as we would like to. So you got to be frustrated if you're a Hawk out there right now, just because you could not find the net after that long sustained offensive zone time. That's a good hard shot there by number 26, Sam Hamburg, who got his first varsity goal. Showed a little bit more confidence there in firing it towards the net. Taken to the ice was Parker Zeebel, getting on top of it to get the whistle. Right now, though, the clock is the enemy. Kicking down at 5:50.
I think Gavin Hunt will be out on that one. Would have said it's at 6.
Yeah.
Whistle blew at 6:01, but the clock's running, so he gets to come out.
That's right. Yeah, that's unfortunate because, again, I thought he was having a heck of a game.
Oh, yeah.
And just to say something, I don't know what he said. Maybe he said you're blind or something like that. But I'm guessing it might have been a little bit more than that.
It was probably a little more vulgar to get the ref to tee him up.
He said you might be half blind or something like that.
Takes a little bit sometimes to get these guys to tee up.
Yeah, it does. It takes a lot, from what I have noticed.
Obviously some people, if they get yelled at the whole night, the patience isn't there. But, really hasn't been anyone yelling at officials tonight at all. Just I think that he said something that probably shouldn't have been said.
Yeah. Good work here by the Fond du Lac Cardinals to get it back into the zone. Down behind the goal line is number 27, Parker Zeebel. Still has it, turns shot. Oh, blocker save. There was an opening there, though. That was a good shot. Hustling after it to get there first was number 16, Amelia Lopez. Good hustle. Out racing
Heads up, Saracen.
Yeah, outracing the Shawano player there to get into the zone. I was very impressed with how quickly he got in there.
Good effort by Carson Stoss there, too, from Shawano.
Yeah.
Interesting setup here from Shawano. They run a 2-3 off the faceoffs. You don't see that a lot anymore. I mean, a lot of teams do run that, but it's really rare.
Mm-hmm. Trying to get it out into the neutral zone is Shawano. Comes across the red line. Slap shot like right into the shin pads of Wayner from Carson Stoss.
Yeah, that probably didn't feel so great.
I don't know what the intent or the purpose of that type of, and you guys have heard me talk before. I think you got better control on your wrist shots. And you got somebody standing right in front of you to wind up like that is probably not the best choice.
I'm sure Wayner may have been a little annoyed on that one. I know I would be if someone did that right in front of me at this point in the game. I mean, it definitely wouldn't make me thrilled.
So we're going to go 10, 20, and 31 on the interviews. Fond du Lac will be playing Beaver Dam. I've got that bracket set right up here, adjusted on the top, so all you got to do is pop the eye open. And then you can grab a hold of it like any other image and move it around and change the size.
8:30, correct? Yes. 8:30 Thursday.
I believe it's 8:30. Yeah. I don't think it obviously was posted there, but I believe Springs is playing at 6 o'clock. Nice work there for Shawano to get it out. Let's see if I can get my microphones and everything here set up so that we're ready to roll right away.
Good pass by Hamburger in the middle to Yeski. Hamburger gets it back, drops it back off. Taken away by Stoss in the neutral zone. Carson Stoss. It's a big hit there by Mabix, I believe.
27.
28.
28 is, yeah, Brody Mannix. Yep.
Yeah. Number 10, Fiskin coming back in the zone. Hits it on Johnny and he covers it. Good effort there by Fiskin again. He's worked really hard tonight. I called his name a lot. He's been on the puck a lot. I just really like seeing Saracen sending out the younger guys. I mean, the Wayner hasn't played a ton.
Yeah, definitely trying to get some experience.
Experience for sure.
So I got to turn this one up here a little bit. I don't even know which one I have, Justin. So it's got to be this one. I'm going to crank up my volume on there and see where we're at. So I'm already maxed out, so I'm going to swing back over in number 4. See if that helps. That looks a lot better.
Oh, yeah.
Coming up on 1:20. Going to head down to the ice, get a couple of interviews, catch Coach Saracen. So, Justin, if you need to turn up more, it's in number 4. There's not a lot of room to turn it up some.
Okay.
I'm just going to crank up that volume over there and crank it up here. Coming up on 1 minute.
Yeah, 1 minute to go here. Obernader has it down in the corner. Being chased by Stoss. Jumps it all the way back into Zebo. Zebo rims it around. Picked up by Blake Knope. Up to Emilio Lopez. Picks it off at the point. And Lopez fires just wide. Wayner has it in the middle of the ice. Gets bumped. Puck's still loose. They're up all the way down to Parker Zebo. Parker Zebo has it now. Along the wall. Zebo's surveying. Tries to get it to Wayner. He can't. Taken away by Carson Stoss. Throws it in the middle of the ice. Can't get it to Blake Knope. Obernader has it now and dumps it all the way deep. Taken away by Shawano. Chipped into the neutral zone to number 24. Good play by Wayner there. Throws it into the middle of the ice to Craig. Craig to Maddox King. Maddox King along the wall. Big hit. Open ice by Blake Knope along the wall. Peyton Umentum has it. Rims it all the way around to Eli Stewart. And that'll do it. Fondy will win this game 9-1. 9-1 win. The final shots on the game were 39-9. So just a wonderful game here from Fond du Lac. You'd really like to see that. I mean, it's exciting to go into the playoffs the way they're going to go into it. As I said before, I can bring it up here on the screen if I can find it. Here's the bracket. So Fondy will take on, and Obviously, Beaver Dam beat Appleton United 5-1. So Fondy will take on Beaver Dam here after the Springs game. The scheduled start is 8:30, whether the Springs game runs long or not.
Yeah, I would say I think both of us.
So I think it's 6 and 8:30. So St. Mary Springs will take on Fond du Lac, or take on, I believe it's Stoughton. Fond du Lac will take on Waupun. Jeff will be on both of those games from Radio Plus. I will be in Waupun for the Waupun Warriors game. Exciting night for Fond du Lac. I mean, they move on Division I. They get to take on Beaver Dam, another local opponent. There should be a lot of fans here, I would believe. I believe Beaver Dam will travel well. And I know Fondy will probably have some more fans here tonight. They had a basketball game tonight, so that makes a big difference.
Justin, you got me on this? On this one, too?
Jeff's going to have some interviews here. Drake
Kind of keep it like a right about here in your chin.
The interviews off.
Drake, what a game, huh? A hat trick. Talk to me about what were you seeing that was giving you such confidence to score?
I thought my line was moving the puck pretty well, and we had some good movements with the D at the top. Then I just decided to put a couple home.
And it definitely worked. I would agree with you out there.
Yep.
So in a game, as it starts to wind down in this situation, what is your thought process? I don't think you got a chance to get back out there in the third.
I like that the younger guys get a chance out there and get some playing time on varsity. But I'm still out there supporting. I love this team. They're good people.
Yeah, and it was great. I think I can't remember who grabbed the puck for Sam getting his first varsity goal, I think.
Oh, yeah. Yep, he did.
All right, so you're going to be playing Beaver Dam. Did you guys play him this year?
I don't think so, no.
Yeah, I don't think you did either, but they beat Appleton 4-1, so they're going to come here, and I guess you're going to play at 8-ish, is my understanding. Yeah, so congratulations again on the hat trick. Good work out there, and I love watching you keep flying around there, so keep up the hard work.
Thank you.
All right, you can pass it off to Blake. Mr. Spees, not a bad night.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, hold the mic right about there.
All right.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, it was a good night.
Yeah, so a goal and 3 assists.
Yep.
So which do you actually prefer? You like the assists or you want those goals?
I don't mind anything. Anything that gets our team the points and to be able to win.
And you did. You did a great job of moving that puck out there for your teammates to get in and take those shots. Were you seeing something out of the defense that allowed you to make those more passes?
I mean, we moved the pucks decent. We were a little sloppy today, but I mean, we worked out at the end of it.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to play, I think, in a game like this and keep the intensity all the way through when you know that you don't even have to give full effort and you're still able to do something with a puck. Yeah,
we wanted to give full effort still, but it wasn't like, I mean, I don't know. We were trying to give full effort no matter what.
No special teams, though, Coach. No goals on those that I saw. Am I right?
No, not tonight.
You did get one?
Okay. One power play goal, that's right.
All right. Well, congratulations again. We'll see you guys on Thursday. You're going to be playing Beaver Dam. What do you know about Beaver Dam this year?
Not much, really. We'll see what they have to bring, and hopefully we can keep it going.
So Coach now will go home and he'll do all kinds of studying for you, and he'll share that information.
Right.
All right. Congratulations again on the 4 points. Good job.
Thank you.
Sean Patrick. Hey, welcome to some hockey here. So come on closer. Right. Hold that microphone right about here at your chin. So I didn't even write down your stats because I wasn't paying attention much, but then we looked it up. 13 for 13 in your first game.
Yeah.
And tonight, I believe that I didn't see the final. I'm guessing that you had about 9-ish somewhere in there.
Yeah.
So how do you feel about that?
Feels good to, give Schober a break, after 2 tough games we just had. And then, just any way I can help the team out. So
I thought you were doing an excellent job of covering the net in the crease because Shawano did have a couple of opportunities there, but you shut the door on them.
Yeah, I know, it's nice. The boys played well in front. They were good, but it's kind of tough, but just looking forward to Thursday, and hopefully we can move on.
Yeah, so talk to me a little bit about how that you're working with your defenseman and your center down in front of you. not as the starter typically. So how do you get that relationship?
You just got to talk and just build through practice, and then I'm good with them in the locker room, so it's just easier through there. So building relationships. So.
Again, I thought it was solid. The one goal that was given up was an incredible shot by the Shawano player, but otherwise you did a great job. We were talking about how well you were squared up and doing a good job at playing out at the top of the crease.
Just trying to stay focused on every shot. You never know when they could get one. So
excellent. Congratulations on the victory. So moving on to Thursday.
Yep.
Good job.
Thank you.
Coach.
How we doing?
I'm doing well.
Good.
How are you doing?
Doing good, yep. Excellent.
So talk to me a little bit about, the big goal differential here. How do you handle that with the team?
Yeah, I think you just stay focused, and you don't want to get out of character. You want to play like you're going to play Thursday or moving on to different rounds. So we try to preach taking any selfish play out of existence, keep the team game, and stay disciplined and just stay after it. So.
Yeah, I would say what I was looking at it, Coach, here, every goal had an assist except for the last two. So that's really team play.
Yeah, I like that. And again, part of the thing is we had some good play from our top players, and we were able to get in the third period a number of other fourth liners in, and it was nice to get that experience. So,
yeah, there's nothing like getting some experience, right? I mean, you can try and simulate it all you want in practice.
Yeah, and hey, had great for Sean Patrick. We were able to just give Schober a little mental break, dial him in, and he played great, and he's been a good supporting member of our team and always willing to do
he seemed like a great team player.
Yep.
Yeah, he was talking about that. So you're going to be playing Beaver Dam on Thursday. What do you know about Beaver Dam?
More than Blake. I know they've had a really good year. They've won their conference the last few years, and I have a lot of respect for them. We ended up right in the rankings together, and they had a little better record than us. I think we played a little tougher schedule. It's just going to come down to, I think it's going to be close. It's going to come down to who wants it more, who can execute, and we'll be there. So full respect to their team, and we'll get ready for them.
Congratulations, Coach, on the big victory here, moving on in the Division I playoffs, and you'll be taking on Beaver Dam.
Yep. Thanks. We're looking forward to it.
Congratulations. This has been head coach Ryan Saracen here with us. And we'll come up there. Justin, can you pop that eye on in the brackets?
I already did.
Okay.
Yeah. Can pass it already. I mean, I can talk
Let's
about
see,
it
was
again.
there any of that stuff that was on the Chromebook that we needed to touch here on the post game? It's a little bit different with us, one person running down, right, and trying to keep all this going. And I'm hoping the mic's not squelching.
Fox Valley Savings post-game show. Looking for a loan with no hassle. They can help. They can help the local bank, local lenders, your company, your local community bank, and Fox Valley Savings Bank. So it's Marion University turning point of the game. I would say the turning point was probably, 50 seconds into the game, you score a goal. I mean, that's big. Coach Saracen talked about it in his interview where they have struggled with getting goals early in games, and they've had slower first periods, and they came out tonight and actually had a strong first period, a very strong first period, and that makes a big difference. I mean, in playoff hockey, you want to get a jump on them right away. I mean, the game's tighter. I wouldn't say necessarily the game's a lot faster, but the game's a lot more physical. I mean, you see it I see it a lot when it's on the ice. You see a lot. The plays are much more compact. They're not trying to make long cross-ice plays. I mean, obviously, St. Mary Springs may do that because they're a speed team, but Fond du Lac's a shutdown team. That's what they do. They don't score a lot of goals. They give up very little, and they have good goaltending. It's one of those things where you want to keep everything tight and compact, and they were able to do a great job scoring goals tonight.
Yeah, so moving forward here now, they're going to be taking on Beaver Dam. Beaver Dam beat Appleton 4-1. So thanks for getting us those updates out there. We really appreciate it. And you can also see the upcoming broadcast here. So what I'm loving to see on here, and this is why, again, this is my favorite time of year. So Thursday, Cedarburg is going to be taking on St. Mary Springs in boys hockey at 6 o'clock. Unless they changed it to 5:30, but I think it said 6 on the bracket. And I don't know how they can finish in 2 hours, and that Fond du Lac Cardinals are going to get out here at 8. Maybe they will, but I've got
looking for runtime again. I don't know.
Right. But otherwise, we got a double header, actually a triple header, but we'll have 2 games here from Fond du Lac here at the Blue Line, and then Justin's going to run over and take care of Monona Grove at Waupun. And then on Friday, the Arrowhead Warhawks are taking on the Fond du Lac Co-op Warbirds here in girls hockey. So it's tremendous. And I did not see from Nick what other basketball games were on for Friday and Saturday, but on Friday the 16th, Wanakee is going to be traveling to Waupun to play the girls in a basketball game with a start at 7 o'clock, and you definitely know the girls from Waupun who just really were not in it at all against Laconia, and they're going to want to bounce back so they can come in tough.
2 really good basketball programs for girls. I mean, you would think. I mean, to me that would be a great game. I didn't see the final score. I mean, those are, for me, I've always known them as 2 of the top basketball programs for women's basketball in the state.
Yeah, right, exactly, and that is true. We're lucky in this whole area because we actually cover Randolph. Unfortunately, Randolph has 3 major injuries to girls who are going to be out of their lineup, and in a small school, you just can't afford that. And Oakfield has also got a great, I think they were the number 4 seed or number 5 seed in their bracket, and they've had a heck of a season too.
Beaver Dam's always good too in girls basketball.
Right. Yeah, and we typically don't go much to Beaver Dam because they've got their own station that's covering there. Well, we hope that you have enjoyed the broadcast here. We've enjoyed bringing it to you. Justin, final thoughts?
Obviously, you had your 3 players. I'd give out the player of the game. I think it's got to go to Blake Spees. I mean, he had his hand in almost every one of the goals in the first period for sure, and then the second period as well. I mean, he was passing the puck really well. He looked he kept everything simple. That's the way I like the KISS principle.
Yeah, right.
Principle. I mean, he was great. He kept everything simple. He made great plays, smooth plays. His skating was great tonight. Obviously, Dijanovich had a hat trick, but Blake Spees was unbelievable tonight.
Yeah, I would agree with you there. A true team player from what we saw. And you heard Coach talk about that. So thanks again for following us here on RP Sports. We really appreciate it. Take care. God bless. And we can't wait to see you at the rink. This has been Jeff Sauer and Justin Schwartzmiller for RadioPlusInfo.com. Have a good night.
Edward Jones Representatives in Fond du Lac, Integrity Saw and Tool, Bauer Chiropractic, Fondy Family Dental, Baker Cheese.
Right Way Home Improvement, Quest Interiors, Addison Jones Real Estate, Holiday Automotive, Taco Bell,
Bristol Morgan Bank, Coal, Oil and Propane, Pioneer Pit Stop, Marco Tax Service,
Pizza Ranch, the National Exchange Bank and Trust, Marine Park Technical College, Silica for your home,
Rademan Stone and Landscape, Dufresne Moving and Storage, Winfield Homes, Everson Law Office, Bob's Pizza,
Airtech, Winnebago Lutheran Academy, Musa Sheet Metal, Scotty's Auto Works, St. Mary Springs Academy, Camera Casino,
Fond du Lac Credit Union, Hopper's Silk Screen and All-Star Trophy, New Medical Center, Muthig Industries, Pino Construction,
Len's Truck Center, Fox Valley Savings, American Family Insurance Agent Brad Tagliapietra, BCI Burke, Marian University, Into the Woods Wellness, Smith Builders.
Today's game is also presented by International Paper and Will Sport, lighting and control systems made in Fond du Lac.